wrong? Is that maybe something wrong with your color balance on your computer or camera, Jess?
It might be an effect of the tinting Yul did on her screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's fair. Okay, are we good, Jess?
Yeah, I didn't fix anyone's cameras while we were waiting.
Oh
no!
Cool.
Well, you know.
It's fine.
Tell me once it's fixed so I can disconnect and reconnect real quick.
Yes.
I will fix it while we're going. Do the recap.
So had we? I'm trying to remember. Did we? I know we just started the book.
We had completely bypassed your crab maze puzzle.
Oh yes,
as a result of everyone having flight.
I was gonna get to that part. I was just wondering if we did any of the spa last week, or if that was before. Did we finish the spa and then start the frog people, or was last time all frog people?
I think last time was all frog people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then, yes, we were given a book, because the trade between Candlekeep and a local Gripply frog people village had stopped. They usually give us fish and seafood and crabs, and the trade had stopped. And so they sent us to look at it. We met a captain named Maitor Jans. He let us use his boat, the Dog Ear. We had to solve a puzzle of a book in order to find out its contents were supposed to be prophetic. Turns out that the things written in the book are happening currently, even though the book was written like 200 years ago. We went to the... turns out that the snake people, the Yuan Ti, there were good ones that came by for negotiations and diplomacy and trade, and then about a week later, bad ones came in, invading, murdering, and eating babies. And so we stopped by...
I forgot about the eating of babies. Where's Sean in this campaign?
Right. We went to a trading post where the refugees were. We talked to them there, including the pond mother. Yes, then, in fact, you bypassed the crab maze. You also bypassed the wall called the Breakwater. And then you got to the village. Fighting some snake people, freeing some frog people. And our next...
one does.
Yes. And our next goal was to go to the old abandoned Gripply village where the ancient temple is. Because supposedly the snake people are at the temple trying to resurrect their god, Seth.
Seth is a bad dude.
Seth.
With like 4 S's.
But apparently this is bad Seth.
Yes.
Zug Zug not here.
Zug Zug, stop playing in another game.
Well.
Alright.
Is outrageous.
Is he in another game?
Yeah, every other week he should be. If not, tell him to get his ass in here. If he's been abandoned, we'll take him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the party finds themselves outside of the temple, still in the swampy, marshy area. Is there a description of the temple?
Who's gonna make me a dinosaur if Zugzud isn't here?
Following the river leads you northeast through the Cloakwood. This is the old village that the Pond Mother spoke about. The old village was abandoned when the Gripply realized they would fare far better being closer to the water. They relocated to where the village now stands. The only structure left in the old village is the temple. Before the evil Yuan Ti had arrived, the good Yuan Ti were settling here and were excavating the temple, hoping to find evidence of their deity, the Scaled Mother. Alright, so, are you guys going in straight, or are you going in stealthy, or what are you doing?
What are our options?
You could circumnavigate the building, maybe try to scout it out. You could stealth in, you could go directly in all big and bravado.
I would like to send Manavaka out to scout, if at all possible.
Yes, please.
Around the building?
Because I have an invisible flying sprite whose eyes I can see through, and it would be stupid to not use that.
Yeah, also...
Wasn't fair.
Clank, 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 clank. Oh no, wait. I don't have clankety clanks on this character anymore. But
You don't
still
have heavy armor?
A -1. Huh?
You don't have heavy armor with her?
I have. That's a great question. I have mithril plate.
Oh, isn't that wild? Getting actual magic items.
Wow.
What a concept! What a concept!
Candlekeep gives out more magic items than Avernus does. That's
yeah.
a
You
fact.
keep saying that. Anyway,
It makes us all very
Anyway.
sad.
Does Manavaka need to roll stealth, or does the fact that he's invisible and flying mean that it's basically impossible to perceive him?
There's actually no people outside, and there's no windows, so no need to stealth.
Well, Manavaka comes back and is like, "That was the most boring thing you've ever had me do."
Yes.
And you've had me do some boring things.
He's got some attitude.
So yes, you just find a fully enclosed ancient building.
So there's no sneaking around the back.
Perhaps it would be more interesting for him to scout inside the temple.
Yes.
So is there no windows up the temple? Like it's completely...
Not a goddamn window. Not a damn thing.
There's no windows.
Seems strange.
So it's just a fully enclosed box.
It's like a tomb.
That's maybe apt, but I do hate it.
Yes, it seems like there are no windows. That is what it seems like, yes.
Cool. Manavaka is going to, still invisibly, scout inside.
Alright.
You know what I need to do? I need to... Oh, that's right. I put his stat block in my character sheet.
Okay, as you enter in, you see 2 staircases going downwards and 1 staircase going upwards. The 2 staircases going down though end in rubble. They're both dead ends.
We haven't had a rest or anything, have we?
I don't think so.
I feel like we got a short rest because I have all of my spell slots.
Okay. Cool. Just wondering.
As you walk around, you notice that there's nothing else on the ground floor. Up the stairs, though, is where you would find other things. If you head up the stairs, you will have to have him make a stealth check.
Does he get advantage because he's invisible?
Invisible, yes, indeed.
Cool. Well, that's going to be... Can I roll that from this? Yes, I can. That's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay.
Nice.
I just realized I can actually read you stuff.
Wow.
So in this area called T1, you can see, at the top of a short set of steps lies an open area enclosed by a 10-foot-high outer wall and paved with tightly fitted stone slabs. To either side are truncated ramps that lead down to a lower area, still blocked with earth and rubble. Ahead of you, some 50 feet away, is another short staircase. Coming from beyond that, though, you can hear the groaning and plaintive cries of creatures being mistreated.
Oh no.
So then, as Manavaka, your 20 is good, they do not perceive you. As he heads up those stairs, he's gonna see the upper court of the temple has been completely cleared of debris. 6 pillars support the 10-foot-high ceiling, and the northern half of the enclosed area is bathed in bright light, making it easy for you to see the horrific scene playing out in the far end of the room. And I'll reveal that.
Fun!
Yeah. So, first thing you see are 2 different types of snake people you haven't seen before.
Look at those snake people.
The Sneeple.
And then this brand new big guy.
Ooh, he looks like a good time.
I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of hot. The snake people are kind of hot.
Can you flash the first one up again? I missed it.
Sure.
Oh, I don't know about her. The guy, though.
Which of the 2 guys? This guy?
Oh. I didn't see him either. So, yeah, just both of the guys.
Mm-hmm.
First one if you need some abs. The second one if you really like the tail aspect.
So you, as you come in, you see that You also see in this room several dead Yuan-Ti and Gripply. And it looks like the 5 creatures here are performing some kind of ritual on the altar, which is here, and then hoping to get something out of the sarcophagus. You would notice that the sarcophagus is glowing, and that there's kind of like what we would call, I guess, a hologram, but I guess here would be some kind of arcane, image or so, of Seth.
Thank
you know
for
to be Seth.
changing his imagery.
Aww, we lost the PS1 graphics.
Yes.
I thank you for changing that.
Yeah.
Coward.
So,
No.
so, they're trying to resurrect Seth.
All right, let's just run in there and stop that. I think.
That is all Madavaka sees.
So that's been all. So currently, Sendu is seeing through Manavaka's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So all of that is conveyed to everyone in the party.
Mm-hmm.
And Sendu says, "I do believe that a solid fireball directly into the chamber might be of assistance. Maybe, and hear me out. Maybe 2 fireballs."
Well, whatever
Sounds
we're gonna
good to me.
do, we need to do it quick.
There were no, like, you mentioned the sound of creatures being mistreated. I don't see any prisoners in here, are there?
They're all dead now.
Cool. Maybe you should have said that.
You heard their like last gasps of life as they died.
Okay, that sucks. That sucks really bad. Cool.
Nice.
I want to check how...
What is my fly speed?
Familiars can... Yes. Okay. I'm probably gonna turn Broder into an invisible ninja again, because that worked really well last time.
Okay, let me read invisibility real quick.
Greater invisibility, my friend.
It's just it casts a spell in general. Are we fireballing down the hole first? Because I am going to cast a spell.
Honest to God, I could. Fireball has 150-foot range, so like.
And a 20-foot diameter, or
20-foot radius.
Radius, so 40-foot diameter. Okay.
Okay.
So
I have a spell that I will target.
Can I run up? Can we at least get there halfway before you do that? So we can run it
I think
after?
that's. Yeah, I think absolutely we could. Because if I center it, how far into the temple, Kyle, do we have to be to see into this room? Specifically, how far do we have to be to see this point right here?
So there's a 5-foot staircase.
Right.
Wait.
Is this curtain drawn?
I was gonna say the curtain is closed. Madavaka could peer in, which is why I allowed it. I don't know that you could fireball it from outside unless you also like maybe got up here and then you could peer through the curtain this way or this way. But
Madavaka has seen the room, knows where things are. He's seen through Madavaka's eyes. Can they precision the fireball, knowing exactly where everything is in the room?
I think I need to have line of sight to where I'm aiming the fireball.
I would say if Sendu stood, like, say here, then you could see through the crack of the curtain and land the fireball here, for example, or vice versa. Stand here.
I mean, shit, that worked just fine.
Through the crack and then put it here. Because we know curtains aren't 100% sealed. Curtains blow in the wind, they move. So I would rule that you could do the angle. Yeah.
Cool.
So I could aim it at this square right here. Broder, what range do you need to be at for your spell?
I need 60-foot range.
Honestly, I just want to be closer so I can beat some people up when I get close. If you're gonna make me do a spell, I do a spell, but it's not my forte.
Yeah, so my plan, so that you know what's going on, is once you land the fireball, I'm going to create a silent image of Seth to try to distract them and confuse them, so we can, rush in there.
Oh shit! Like Seth appears in a fiery explosion.
Yeah.
That's honestly really good.
So fun.
That's really choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're trying a ritual to summon Seth. It's gonna be like, yay, he's here. I don't know why he fireballed us, but yay! And then we start stabbing them.
So what I'm gonna say, Jess, is that you need to make sure you're more than 20 feet away, because Fireball explicitly moves around corners. So as long as you're like 25 feet away, you're solid.
From there, yeah. Why don't I just stay like by the steps, like crouch down? What do you think?
That's perfect.
Mhm.
And then Sendu can be there, and Broder can be, I guess, next to me.
Fusfajar will also be by the stairs.
Hell yeah.
I will say at this point, can I have Sendu's probably okay.
I am
I don't know if it's
flying, by the way.
Okay, yes, but can I still have a stealth check if you're finalizing the position there from Fusfajar, Broder, and Nightshade?
Even though I'm flying and my armor does not clank anymore?
Yes, but you still have footfalls and breathing.
Well, I don't have footfalls.
Okay, you have wing beats. You have wing beats and breathing.
Is there any way that like Monavaka could guide them through the room to give one of them the help action on this?
The only way I would allow that is if Madavaka made noise himself as a distraction. That could provide the help action.
But aren't
there's
they
no way for
chanting
him
and
to
stuff?
make
Are they
them-
even paying attention to what's around them?
I mean, they might if they roll low enough.
That's fair. Yes, it probably has a pretty low DC for them to detect you, so I wouldn't be too scared.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have guidance on this
Well,
character.
I got a 12. I'm sure
yeah,
that
12 passes.
yeah, I'm sure that everyone else will do better than me.
You have advantage, Lamb, Broder, on yours.
All right.
And let's do one.
Well, he's already stealthy as F.
Foos.
I got a 26.
Fusfajar got a 16. Okay, we're all good. So here's where we are. Do it in the order you. Yeah, do it in the order you want to do it.
Beautiful. I'm pretty sure Sendu's going to go first, and then Broder moves as an immediate reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take
I'm
a
gonna
ready
say
action for the
Also,
fireball.
that Monavaka is going to like latch onto Broder's back, because I'm going to cast Great Invisibility through Monavaka later.
Can
Okay.
I hold an action to, or is this like part of our surprise round?
This is the surprise round, basically. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get a turn too.
Yes.
All right, cool. Should we roll initiative then?
The thing about initiative is it might not put your fireball first. So I think let's do the fireball and then Lamb's spell,
But
and
you
then.
can say the surprise round goes in any order.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
everyone just holds their action until I go.
Yeah. Good deal.
And we all know mine's gonna be horrifying. So I'm sure I'll go last anyways.
Well, I guess we'll just be holding
Watch this be the one time. No worries. No worries.
You're still
Holy
after him.
Christ.
That's hilarious.
Holy, how did you do that? I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 2 and I got a -1, baby.
Oh my god. Okay.
Cool. Let me roll for snakes.
It's very rare I get good initiative with her.
Oof, baby!
Hello.
Oh,
Wow,
God
we are all
damage.
rolling very
Oh,
badly.
nice.
Say we gotta hope that they're not fire resistant, huh?
You know what? It doesn't really matter. This is more just like to give us. We already know that they have resistance. They have advantage on their spell saves. At least most of them do. So nothing else I have is going to be particularly useful.
Let's roll 3 initiatives for snake people.
And 5 dexterity saves. Maybe
Excuse me.
10.
Let's see here. Ooh. So they rolled really well, guys. We all rolled real bad. They got real good.
It doesn't matter because we get a surprise round, so it's like we go first anyways.
It's like we go first anyways.
Don't be mean to me. First, JD doesn't say he's glad that he met us, and now
I
he's
was
making fun of
teasing.
Yes.
You know that.
I know.
Let's see here.
Well, while Kyle figures this out, I'm gonna go make a coffee.
No figuring it out. I'm done. Okay. You can make a coffee since you're going last anyway.
Well, I do
so-
I go third with the surprise round, motherfucker.
Yes. So we skip everybody
I
else.
plug it in and-
Fusfajar is going to ready an act. Oh, the thing is that you can't ready an action and move is the problem.
Oh, they can't just hold their initiative until I go?
Oh, yes. Sorry, yes. Some DMs don't allow that. I do, and so I got to confuse for a second.
Right.
Okay.
You have in the past, which is why I mentioned
Yes.
it.
Yes. Yes, Fusajar holds initiative until after the spells go off. Broder, do you wait for Sendu?
I mean, did I already cast Silent Image in Fireball?
No,
Because
Sendu's going after you, so I haven't cast Fireball yet.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I will take my ready action
Okay. All
for
right.
casting Silent Image and creating a Sith.
In fairness, you'll be able to see clearly the curtain will be burned to pieces.
Exactly. All right. Sendu.
All right, I have that Fireball up on the Roll20 chat. It is a DC 14 save.
Right.
Sendu holds his hands over his chest, and this glowing symbol appears over him. And that deep chuckling is heard as a mote of fire lances out towards that point. And once it hits, it explodes into this spear of fire that shoots out in every direction.
So, 4 failed and 1 passed. Only the
That's
leader passed.
amazing.
Amazing.
That's 32 fire damage for the people who failed,
Each,
and
yep.
16 to the one who saved.
Yes.
And that curtain does not exist anymore.
That curtain doesn't exist anymore. That curtain's gone. Lamb, your action goes off. Silent Image pops. Do you want... I would guess you said you wanted it where the fireball hit, so that's going to be here. Here is the Silent Image. I'm going to put something on this so we know this is your hologram thingy.
Well, should it exist up here where the other one kind of is? Because that's what they were trying to resurrect, right?
I mean, that's an option, but they said they wanted it where the fireball was, and the fireball was here.
Oh.
The idea is that Seth appears in a burst of flame.
Yes.
The only problem that you guys didn't think of, which I think Jess is pointing out now there are 2 Seths in the room. There's the hologram of Seth they're working on, and then there's the new hologram of Seth that just appeared. So there's now 2 images of Seth in the room.
Hey, it's fine.
Yeah, but one of
worry
them
about it.
exploded in fire, and therefore is
Yeah.
more real.
Well,
Yes.
also, just because the fireball is there doesn't mean Seth couldn't have come from here. That could be the origin.
Well, no, they're arguing that the explosion was part of Seth's summoning. Like letting a genie out of the bottle and like smoke coming out.
Quite literally in this case.
Yes.
Also, I can make an image that fills a 15-foot cube. I want to make him as big boy as possible. It's very
Okay.
important. He is their god. He's got to be a big boy.
Good lord.
Yes.
So that actually might work then, because then it's both where the thing landed and it's so big it could be in both places. It could be where the fireball landed and by the thing.
Perfect.
Okay. So that is that. Then Fusfajar's turn, and he's gonna run in and start smacking some heads. Let me. They are called. I need Malison and Abomination.
Ooh.
You need what? You need what? What?
Wait, what about me? I didn't go yet.
Yeah, it's not your turn yet.
For the surprise round?
Yeah. we're
Yeah,
still in this
Fusfajar's
round.
taking his action.
Yes.
Oh.
I held my turn because of I waited for the spells to go off.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's that, and then the other one is I accidentally closed the UNT stat block, so I'm reopening.
Ruh-roh.
Okay,
Amazing.
so there it is. It's that and that's that. Just so you know. Oh no, not quite. Never mind. Okay, cool. So yes, Fusajar is gonna run in and smack this UNT twice.
Tell them that their god has forsaken them.
Your god has forsaken you. You should worship.
Okay, don't go
Dude.
that far. Don't. No.
Don't try to convert them. Okay, got it.
No evangelizing.
Bad.
It's a silent image. It just kind of appears there, unfortunately. I don't...
Oh, no. I was having Fusajar come in and yell
okay.
that.
Yes,
Fusajar
Senju was saying
coming
that we tell them that their god has forsaken them.
Yes.
Yes.
Seth has chosen us as his champions instead.
Fusfajar, both attacks miss. Good try, Fusfajar. That's that. Nightshade.
Oh my god, he rolled a 4 and a 5.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I won't have advantage if I go there. That makes me very sad. So, we should probably focus fire anyways. Which are they all still chanting?
Yeah, they haven't had their turn yet. So they haven't reacted yet, technically.
Okay.
Oh, so they
they're-
didn't like lose concentration as if it were a spell.
Oh! No, because it's a... Oh. If you get attacked mid... No, the ritual still keeps going on until they pass out. The book says so.
Question.
Yes.
Can I destroy the mummy?
You would have to break open the sarcophagus, and then, yes, you could. Probably. Maybe.
All right. I know. I'm being difficult. I will just focus fire over here.
I mean, I like the idea of it.
I know. I thought it'd be nice. If you guys want to explode it, go for it. Okay. I am going to booming blade this one. So that is confusing. 4 damages from regular booming blade. If he moves, he's gonna get 9.
Yes.
Hasn't yet.
Did you make an attack roll?
I'm going.
Yeah, you gotta
to-
make the attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
You
sorry.
did damage
when I-
first.
Sorry, I get confused with what to do first with booming blade. Oh well, fuck my life.
A 10 will miss.
Nice. Okay. With my bonus action, I will attempt to make another attack. 23 to hit.
Do you have 2 flails?
No, she has war magic from her Eldritch
Yes.
Knight class.
Yes, I can do
okay.
this.
Okay. Yeah, 23 hits.
So that's
15
damage.
plus the 4. Yep.
And that is magical damage. Okay.
Got it. All right.
Why does Seth have a turn?
Ritual reasons.
I don't like that. I don't
Yeah,
like
we
that
need
at
to
all.
stop this rich.
Orc?
Okay. You see that as this one, as it reaches Seth's turn, this thing at the front here gets a little more corporeal. So that's what happens.
I get the impression
there.
that this is bad.
Yes.
Okay. Now the big bad snake.
I have a question. Who's technically running this show? Does everyone's concentration?
Definitely big bad snake guy.
Okay, so he's doing the main part of the ritual. Does it seem like if we shut him up, the ritual will stall, or do we have to shut everybody up? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, okay. I see. It looks like it's him. So if you stop him, It should stop.
See, that's kind of what I was asking before. If I'd known that, I would have gone for him, but no big deal.
Okay. All right. So he's gonna move up. Actually, I think it'd be more fair if he maintains the ritual. I think that seems right. So he's
Kyle.
gonna keep. Yeah.
Your number order is a little off. You go 18, 17, 3, 8, 12. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah, because
1.
people held their initiative to go after Sendu. So now it's going to be all out of order.
I just took a ready action.
Oh, then yours would still be up top. Okay, so
Yeah.
you should still be.
In fairness, it's all the enemies and then all of us anyway.
Yeah.
But yes,
Fair.
100% Fusfajar held his whole turn. So, but Broder's good now. Fusfajar waited, and then Nightshade. Yes. Okay. So, Big Bad Snake Guy is going to concentrate on the ritual. So we will go to the little snake people. They're going to defend Big Snake Guy. Wait, let me check their movement before I make harsh moves like that. Yeah, they're good. Cool. So, let's do that. It's gonna be 2 on Nightshade and 2 on Foos. What they got?
What'd you say?
There's gonna be 2 attacks on Nightshade and two multi-attacks on Nightshade. So 4 to Nightshade and 4 to Foos.
Boo.
Mm-hmm. So,
Getting a little crazy up in here.
Yeah, it got real crowded all of a sudden.
Yeah. Question. With my crusher feet, I can move the guy. Oh, I guess it's already past my turn. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna make 4 attacks against Nightshade and 4 against Foos. So let's do that.
But what if you
Oh,
didn't?
do any of them have flanking? Oh shit, yeah, these 2 have flanking. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start with the ones that have flanking on Nightshade. So
I don't
we'll do
like
that.
it.
So where are we here? They have a. There you go. All right. First one is a 22 and a nat 20 to hit.
Interesting. I'm going to cast Shield as a reaction.
Okay, that'll stop the 22. It will not stop the nat 20.
I understand.
All right, and then the next 2 attacks. Ugh. What?
What indeed?
Did I roll the wrong thing?
What did they?
Oh no, we're good.
Question.
What?
They didn't have any reaction to their god coming up and doing a
okay, you're right.
fireball or anything.
Sorry. Role play. You're right. I apologize.
Also, maybe they're confused as fuck. Maybe they think the ritual went off.
They definitely still see interlopers who are dangerous, and definitely Fusfajar and Nightshade just attacked them, and they got But yes, you're right. They would be like, "Oh my gosh, the master's here! Wow, the ritual's working! Keep going! Keep going! We'll protect you!" And so,
Will they
what?
run under him or around him?
They went under him.
Okay.
He's a flying snake god.
Okay.
I mean, did you guys? I guess. Okay, I guess technically, I imagined him flying. But if you guys imagined Seth on the ground, they would have to go around him.
That's up to Broder.
Yeah.
I mean, I had him flying.
Okay. Cool. So.
Dang it, why can't I have it talking?
Because it's silent image.
I know.
You need.
I don't
Just
have.
throw your voice like a ventriloquist.
Ooh.
All right. So then the next ones are a 13 to hit, which I know will miss, and then a 16 to hit, which I know will miss. So only the nat 20 goes through.
That
so
was
let me do
my
damage
plan.
on that. Nat 20 is this. All right, that's gonna be 8 piercing and 9 poison.
Dang.
So that is that, and then the 2 will attack Foos similarly. A 9 and a 10 will both miss. No, sorry, with advantage, so the 10 will miss. And then the 23 will go through. And then another 23 will go through. And then, wow! Wow, I just rolled so many 23s. That is funny. Okay, so Foos is going to take 3 23s. So let's do damage on those 3. Foos takes 12, 9, no wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. 19 piercing and 22 poison.
Dang.
Oof.
Okay, so Foos just got fucked up.
Yeah, Foos is
Me no likey.
down to about 20 hit points.
Yikes.
Maybe we
That
should have
is-
attacked them long range.
That is the snake's turns. Lamb.
Okay, so I'm assuming I can't get around this guy.
No.
Okay, then he's getting the stabs. And it's an advantage, right? Since invisible.
Yes.
You are not invisible yet.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh,
No,
so
I haven't cast invisibility yet.
Sad. Okay, then
you
I
can
will
hold
just.
your action again.
You could run up there and then ready an action to attack after I make you invisible.
Yes.
Well. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll ready an action to stabby stab once I'm invisible.
Okay. Speaking of, Sendu.
What a surprise! Guess what I'm gonna do?
That's right, another fireball. Get wrecked, brother.
Get fucked, Foos Fajar and Nightshade. So
Your
Sendu
sacrifice will not be in vain.
Sendu casts the spell, and Manavaka like flies in a circle around Broder, and a burst of smoke covers him. And when it fades, there's no Broder. Where did he go? And then Manavaka's gonna get the fuck out of Dodge.
Does the 24 hit?
24 hits.
Then 23 damage to this person.
All right. I think that puts it on death's door.
Is that the one of the ones that failed to save against Fireball?
Yes.
Can you mark which one that is?
Which one? What?
It's the one in front of the door.
The only one that passed on the fireball was the leader. All the little ones failed on fireball.
Ah,
Fuck
damn it.
yourself, leader.
They have more than 56 hit points?
They do indeed. They have exactly 66 hit points.
Oh.
Well, you didn't have to tell me that, but I appreciate it regardless.
All right.
Not happy about it, but I guess.
All right, so that is Sendu, and then then we did Lamb onto Fusfajar, who is literally surrounded on 3 sides by bad guys.
I mean, if he
Yeah, welcome
hits the
to
one
the,
to
to
his
the
left,
butt fuck club. Here I am with you.
if he hits the one to his left, he won't be anymore.
Yeah. I think I have either Cure Wounds or Healing Word as a bonus action, right? Let's see.
Do paladins get healing word?
I don't have Healing Word. No, I don't.
Because I know Azra doesn't have it.
Is Lay on Hands a bonus action?
No, it's
No.
not.
You gotta get that
Alrighty.
sexual healing.
Divine favor and/or shield of faith is a bonus action.
Let's see.
Yeah, healing word's a bard spell, but not a fucking paladin spell. What the hell? Come on,
Oh,
Westy.
I do have one form of bonus action healing. It's supposed to be for the whole party. It might just be for me and Nightshade. Are you damaged?
Yes, I am.
Cool. Me and Nightshade are gonna heal. I'm gonna activate my channel divinity. Turn the tide. As a bonus action, each creature of my choice within 30 feet gains 1d6 plus 2 HP. So let's do that. Me and Nightshade get max healing of 8.
Woo.
Oh, that's pretty boss.
Which isn't great, but it works well
Hey,
enough.
it is better than nothing, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a bonus action. Like that's more than healing word would have healed.
Yeah. That's one of my channel divinities. Let me mark that off. Cool beans. Okay. So there's that, and then action. I'm gonna hit the one to my left twice, hopefully.
Well,
Oh, fuck me. That's an 8 and a 14. The 8's gonna miss. The 14 is gonna hit. Okay.
oh thank God, just
So
do 10
that's
damage.
Good.
Just do 10 damage.
My glaive is D10 plus 3, so I need at least a 7. At
Damn
least
it.
a 7. At least a 7. At least, okay, that's a
That's
4.
a 1.
Do I want to smite just to get rid of this fucking guy?
Yes.
Yes, I do. Oh, shit. I only have second level spells left. So that seems like an overkill for a smite.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
No.
I mean, in fairness, Nightshade, you could green flame blade to kill it as well, right?
Yes, I could. Wait.
No,
what-
whether or not.
If you
No.
attack this one on your left, then it would jump to this one?
Let me double check the wording because it might be
Who the
a
hell's
butt
got-
fuck.
Okay.
It might be like within 5 feet of me and not 5 feet of.
The
Let me
enemy.
double check.
Did you see a message from JJ?
No, where?
He is on his way. He'll be here in about 10 minutes.
Yay!
Now that'll turn the
Oh yeah,
tide.
it can be within 5 feet of the creature that I can see. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to
that's
just be within 5 feet of me. So that's
Okay,
good.
maybe we'll do that then, because I don't think I should use a smite when I only have 3 spell slots left, and he only has 6 HP
Wah,
left.
wah, wah.
So,
Hey, Kyle.
I hate that I said that out loud, because now we're metagaming pretty hard, that, like, we know there's 10 HP, and,
I mean,
what
you
did
did
you
that
say,
to
Wes?
yourself,
Sure.
my dude.
yeah,
Hey, Kyle, could you do me a favor?
yeah.
Change Foosvajar's initiative to 2.08. It's killing me how that he's out of order.
Oh, because it's now permanently there? That's
Yeah.
fair. I can do that,
Yeah. Thank you.
yeah.
Math.
Alright, that was my 2 hits. I'm not going to smite. That is me. Nightshade.
All right. So, Nightshade will be attacking this one with Green Flame Blade. Let me see if I hit first, since apparently that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it is common
Does
courtesy to roll.
does a
hit.
17 hit?
It does.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's my standard damage, and then my Green Flame Blade is going to boop, 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 boop.
4 to him and 8 to the other guy, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
12 plus 4 is 16. That means this guy is now bloodied. And then this one here will take 8, which doesn't quite kill him, but very close.
Well, I have a second go.
Okay. But you can't do Green Flame Blade on your second one, so...
I understand. Thanks for telling
Yeah.
me about my own character, which I have
I-
complete
I'm-
control over.
No, I just meant in terms of I guess you could use a ranged attack if you wanted to hit this guy. Yeah, you're right.
Thank you for telling me that. Yeah, I'm going to attempt to hit him with a hand axe. Please, sir, have this work out for me. Does a 14 hit?
That'll hit.
Fuck yeah.
So I just thought of the best
Oh, it'll definitely
NPC
kill him no
ever
matter what. That's
to
12.
bring out with a party.
What happened?
What is that, Wes?
Okay, so with just saying that, I was just thinking like, okay, you have an NPC who's like gives those terrible tutorial tips that everyone knows, like, hey guys, did you know you can attack enemies? And that's just my
Kyle is also
DMPC.
like Clippy from Word.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw that you were trying to melee attack someone. Would you like some help with that?
Oh, that's great.
Kyle is Clippy.
Oh
That is your
God.
nickname now, Clippy. Whenever you say something that I absolutely know,
Okay,
and you
Clippy.
hate when I say mansplaining, I'm just gonna say, okay, Clippy.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Because mansplaining implies some kind of sexism. I do it to everybody.
Well, you're
I
a man,
need
and
you.
you're explaining things to me that I already know. So you
Yes.
are man.
Yeah.
Cool. Do I want to move? I don't want to die or anything, but how long does my shield last? Okay, it's already gone. It's
know.
to the start of this
Yeah.
turn. Lame. Okay, well, I guess I'm just living here. You really wanted me to kill that one, so I did it. I'm still surrounded on 3 sides, but I hope you feel comfortable now.
Oh, I have food. I will be back in like a minute.
Bring us some.
It is Nightshade's turn.
What? No, I'm done.
this-
I'm done.
I know. I said that. I said that was Nightshade's turn.
Oh no, we just heard that's Nightshade's, or it's Nightshade's turn.
Sorry, I meant like past tense. I apologize. Okay, so ritual. Let's see here. You guys notice that the sarcophagus opens,
No.
and those dead bodies on the ground turn to their blood starts getting sucked into the sarcophagus, and the bodies start to instantly decay right in front of you. And as those bodies are decaying and the snake and frog parts are decaying, their essence starts flowing into the sarcophagus as well. So you literally watch as the sacrifices are being absorbed by whatever's inside the sarcophagus.
That's really bad, y'all.
I know, and that is his first turn.
That's second
Second.
turn, actually. Second turn.
Second turn.
Yeah, he had, because he got a 21, so he went first right after your surprise round.
I don't like this.
All right, that is that. Now we have the big bad snake guy. Again, he's going to concentrate on completing the ritual. So he's not going to do anything. He trusts his... He saw one guy go down, but he'll be like, Master, we welcome you. Please come. And he's bowing down to the projection that you guys created, but at the same time, he also sees that sarcophagus still absorbing the nutrients, and so
Ew.
he doesn't quite know like what's going on, but he assumes that the image. He's like, I see the forebearer you sent. I'm sorry, what is? Oh, the herald. I see the herald. We welcome the herald, and we pray for your resurrection, Seth. And so
Not for
I
too
don't
much
like-
longer. We're gonna stab the shit out of you.
that is his turn. Oh, he'll be here next turn. Don't worry about it. And no, I'm just kidding. You don't know that. Okay. And now we.
I hate that.
I hate that for us.
Hate that for us.
Now we have the snake people.
Sneeple.
Again, the two have advantage against Nightshade, so we're going to start with that.
How about you don't?
I mean, how about I do?
How about you don't?
To confirm, just the one above her has advantage against her, not the one to the left of her, right?
No. Top and bottom. Top and bottom have advantage because they're flanking.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be a nat 20 on the first one, and then the second one is an 18.
The 18 does not hit.
Okay. So let me give you the damage for the first one then.
Why can't you roll Foos the way they're rolling for these snakes?
That is 8 piercing and 11 poison. And then the other one is going to take his 2 swings at you. Or I guess bites, rather.
No.
Ow.
Or it's... Yeah. And then that's going to be a 13, which will miss, and a 24.
I am going to shield again.
Okay. All right. What's your new AC with shield?
25.
Okay, cool. All right, that's that done, and then we're gonna have the one attack Foos with not advantage. So that's gonna be a 22 and a 7. 7 will miss. 22 will go through.
I'm just gonna use all my reactions on friggin'
Shield. And then Foos will take 4 piercing and 6 poison. So 10. Putting Foos at 18.
Oof.
All right, that is the snake's turn. Lamb.
Okay, so I mean, Foos and Jess are getting beat up, but I'm assuming they got this.
Yeah, tell JJ that whatever he's doing, it doesn't look like D&D.
Yeah, please help. Please help me!
What?
I'm dying!
Later, but yeah.
I am almost bloodied. I'm 1 point
Also,
away from being
You're
bloodied.
almost bloodied! I have 18 points left! I'm almost dead!
What do you mean you? You're a DMPC. You don't
Yeah,
count.
go fuck yourself.
Also, Kyle says he doesn't
Foos-
know what you're doing, but it doesn't look like D&D. What?
Just getting home.
He just
Oh,
says
no,
just getting
tell
home.
him, no, tell him I was teasing him, that's all. Just
Kyle
teasing him.
says he's very mad at you.
No, Foosfajar is a living, breathing, flesh and blood minotaur, and he has feelings, goddammit.
Anyway, brother, stab someone.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to stabby stab.
With super advantage. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm actually, well, I'm going to stab the big boy.
Oh, yes!
I will let the people who can do the multiple attacks deal with the ads. See, I know how to do my WoW raids. Yeah, 24 damage. 24 to hit.
24
and
hits.
18 damage.
18 damage. Oops, wrong button. Go back. Excuse me. Let's see here. Okay. All right, Sendu.
Does brother not want to move after he attacks?
Oh, I should probably do that. Good point. Can I do a bonus action to dash?
Do you mean bonus action disengage?
I'm just gonna.
He doesn't need to disengage. He's invisible.
Oh,
Yeah.
then you can just walk around.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't even think
Well.
you need a bonus action, right?
Ooh, brother, I might ask you not to go there.
Oh, that's
If
the
only-
altar anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can't stand on the
okay.
altar.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast the big guy and push him backwards. So I'm gonna move 15 feet and go this way, and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this bitch. I do want to check real quick with Radiance and make sure that. Okay. This is fun and silly. Enhance ability. I can cast it as a bonus action through Radiance.
That did mess up the cameras real bad.
Oof.
Sorry.
Did it? No. How could
sorry,
you?
That's actually pretty great.
No.
Okay.
Loving the chat. How I was like, our DM had to get stitches, so game got canceled. Be back in 10. Kyle says, yes.
Always.
Um,
I realize you
We
said
feel
stitches.
sorry for
I-
him, but not for us.
You know what I read it
in
as?
fairness, JJ, you typed sticks.
Yes,
Did
I
I?
thought you meant stickers. Our DM had to go get stickers, so game
Oh.
got canceled. That's how I read it. I didn't see stitches.
We
It
had to
says
get sticks. Maybe he ran out of wood.
Yeah,
Um,
I thought he was model making, and he ran out of. You know,
Kyle, I have a stupid question.
yeah.
If
I
I
have a stupid
use
answer.
enhance ability to improve my charisma, Do I
Yeah.
get advantage on charisma-based spell attack rolls?
Not advantage, but your charisma goes. Well, let me see. What's enhance ability?
Enhance
What's the
ability does
wording?
not increase ability scores anymore. It gives
Oh.
you advantage on the associated checks.
Oh, then yes.
Fuck yeah! I'm gonna 100% do that. I'm gonna cast, as a bonus action through Radiance, I am going to cast Enhance Ability on myself.
Let me just double check my own assumption.
What Enhance Ability says, I'm gonna put it in chat,
Mhm.
is that I get advantage on Charisma checks.
Oh yeah, that would include both ability checks, saving throws, and attacks. It's everything.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So I'm gonna throw some Eldritch Blast with advantage.
Mhm.
So the first one is aimed at the big guy. Are you fucking kidding me? You know what? I'm gonna go on a limb here, Kyle, and say a 12 probably doesn't hit.
Are you attacking the big guy?
I'm attacking the big guy.
Yeah, 12 won't hit.
Okay. Okay, I have +7 to these, and I got a 12 and a 7. Alright. Let's try this again on the big guy again.
Whoa!
Are you fucking kidding me?
2 miss.
Wow.
Oh, that sucks. To catch JJ up, we are in the snake temple. There is this big bad snake who is performing a ritual to bring Seth into our plane.
Who's Seth?
Seth is the evil snake god. Seth with like several S's at the beginning. And then he has minions who look like these guys.
Oh God, furries.
They're called Scalies, actually.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
True. That's true, yeah.
they're into cloacas. We have to get rid of them. Where's a paladin? Foos, kill them.
And then this giant one is a mirror image or a silent image that we created in order to hopefully like distract them and make them think the ritual is already complete. But they took it more as like, oh, it's a herald of things to come. It's a forebear. Let's complete the ritual. And yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That is Sendu's turn.
Can I get
wait,
added
add
to
to
initiative?
initiative. Yes, of course. I also have to get your token. 1 second.
Gracias, amigo. Doug comes bursting through the door. Oh my God, sorry, I was in the bathroom.
I couldn't find the frog bathroom. It turns out they don't have one.
I just go on the floor. Oh, it's so gross.
All right. I'm gonna put you where this T is, so like you come in right there.
I am appeared. And then all
And then
I
let
need
me
is...
add you to initiative. Yep, do that now. You don't have to roll. We'll just put you at the bottom. So that way you come in right after Nightshade. Okay.
I was
not paying
attention.
Sendu just finished. Fusfajar. Who looks more beat up? Probably the one to the right. But yeah. Alright, let's do that then. Oh, and Fusfajar is at like 15 hit points, and Nightshade is bloodied, and that's where we stand.
I guess we're fine.
Ouchie, 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 ouchie.
So I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
take
need
a swing.
that dinosaur soon. I literally said, "Oh, JoJo's not here. Who's gonna turn me into a dinosaur?"
Not me.
So that's a 16 and an 11. The 11 will miss. The 16 will hit. I'm going to smite on
time you
that
did something.
hit. And so my smite does something. There we go. 2d8 plus, so it's 3d8 total. Okay, so let's do that. So that's going to be 8 radiant damage plus... Stop it.
When you
Stop it,
get
computer.
Ones on friggin' your smites, eh?
Yup. 8 radiant damage, and then the actual damage from the weapon is a 7. So that is 15. On a second level smite, I did 15 damage. That is bad.
Yeah.
Golf
So-
clap.
I
Look
rolled
at the
bad,
size
but
of
I
that
didn't roll.
cookie.
I
love
rolled
it.
bad, but I didn't roll 2 1s on a divine smite bad.
That's pretty bad.
So that's Foos's turn.
J'ai une question.
Does Foos have any bonus
Question,
actions?
DM,
Yes, yes, yes.
Technically, he is in this square, right?
What one now?
This one?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I think he's one away because he's at the altar, so he's probably.
Well, no, you can't move it now. You had him positioned. So...
Well, you're right. He's kind of like in that weird space where he's between spaces, but.
Right, but now if you change it, it changed what I was gonna do, and that was not where he was. Because technically, when he was there, Broder and I had advantage, and now we don't. So you put his ass back where it was. Thank you. Thank you, kind sir.
That's layer action. He can just move wherever he wants to.
Specifically was staying away from you guys. He said minions handle it, so it would make more sense for him to be here.
He wasn't positioned there. That's not where he was positioned, so you can't change it now.
Well, hear me out. I would hold he was halfway exactly between the two spaces. So if you're asking me to finalize his actual space, I could either choose up or down because he's halfway between both.
Okay, but he's still technically in this space.
He's also technically in this space.
Right.
He's in both.
So, but he's technically in this space, which is right next to me, so I could still hit him and I would still get advantage.
Oh, I see your point. Yeah, sure. Even if he's halfway between spaces, you could still hit him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, for purposes, sure, let's do that. So Foos Fajar is done. Nightshade.
All right. All right.
Done. That's the thing. I don't know why you were asking about things. Foos Fajar was going to do a bonus action. I have a question, but it wasn't your turn yet.
Kyle, you literally said it was my turn.
Oh, I just said it just now because I wasn't thinking.
No,
I forgot.
You literally said that before.
Rewind. Okay, I'm not arguing about this.
Okay, fine.
Stop. Rewind. Cool. As a bonus action, I am dumb because Foos Fajar uses a glaive, which means he has a bonus action pole armor attack. So, I'm gonna do that. Which means Foos always have a bonus action, and I'm just never using it. 12 will, on a little one, 12 hits. So, let's do that. That is 7 damage there. Which kills it.
Every little bit sure does count.
Oh, actually, it exactly died on that. But yeah, so we're good. Cool. Alrighty. So now Nightshade, yes.
Okay, which one died?
I already marked it. He's marked as dead.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that. Cool.
Which means they don't have flanking on you anymore.
Yes.
Yay. Because it hurts right now. Okay. I am going to Green Flame Blade, the big boy here. Hopefully that works. I have advantage. Thank you, bro. I got a nat 20, baby.
Very good.
Okay.
Oh, we'd love to see it.
So that is
Nightshade and Broder,
2d8
BFFs.
plus 7 plus 2d8s for my Green Flame Blade. And then I will also have to have that flame bounce to the other person. So, okay. So I'm going to roll this, and then we're going to add 7. So, well, that sucks. 20 damage to him. And then to the other person, which one of these looks more beat up?
Definitely the one to your left.
Okay, I'm going to roll Green Flame Blade, but we're only going to take the second total. Or actually, technically it was a crit. So how do we want to do that? Do you want me to just roll twice? Or we could
yeah, you would, it's damage dice. You would roll twice.
You definitely roll twice.
So
I didn't know you meant by
7 and 5, so that would be 12 damage to the other one.
Well, where's the green flame blade damage on the main guy?
I rolled it all together because I didn't decide.
Oh, so the original 20 damage included the flame blade crit on him.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, then 12 on the new one. Yep, on the other one. Yep.
How's everybody looking?
The one you just hit is on death's door.
Okay.
The one north of you is not bloodied. He's doing okay.
Okay. Do I want to hit the big boy another time, or do I want to just get rid of him? I should probably get rid of him so we can all concentrate, huh? Okay, I'm going to just hit the one on my... Although I do have concentration. Or not concentration. No, I'm just going to hit the left boy. Hopefully.
Okay.
Another nat 20.
Yep.
Ooh, God.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice.
Very good.
Unfortunately, that
20s in
doesn't
mine.
have my green flame on it, but okay, so it's going to be this plus 7. So 6 plus 7 is 13 damage to my guy on the left.
I'm sorry, Jess, say that again?
6 plus 7 is 13
13.
to the
Okay.
guy on the left. Is he dead?
He is dead.
Yes, go fuck yourself. Okay. Alright.
Oh, how long does silent image last?
Probably at least a minute.
Let me check. As that is a good question. Duration concentration up to 10 minutes.
Oh, we're good then.
Yeah,
Okay.
remember, Zug Zug, they were eating babies. Like literal babies.
And what you did,
Custard.
and these snake people specifically, you missed this part. They had a group of dead frog people and a group of dead snake people that they were using to sacrifice to their god.
Yeah, and the
They
blood
are
was
lucky
being
that they-
sucked up.
They're lucky their ritual got the body essence before they could burn to ash after Fireball.
I think you could just absorb the ashes too. I'm not sure. So
Maybe. Dead bodies are highly flammable.
that's fair. So that is Nightshade's turn. Zug Zug.
Time to bring stuff out. 5, 10,
Say,
15,
if we can
20.
smackaroo the big snake dude, he can't resurrect the other guy. And he's one turn from... Oh, his next turn he's going to be resurrected. Cool.
Oh, Zugzug, apologies for interrupting. Kyle, may I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When we damage the big guy, is he like having to make checks to maintain his concentration on the ritual or no?
Yes.
And he's
Okay,
just
but
been
he-
making it?
He's just succeeded the past 2 times.
And also, even if he hypothetically fails, it doesn't stop the ritual. It just slows down the ritual.
Oh, that's literally what you told us. You told us that it stops the ritual. when
No,
we got rid of it.
killing him stops the ritual.
That is what he
Hitting
said before.
Hitting him makes him do concentration checks, which could possibly slow down the ritual.
Right, and he hasn't failed any to our knowledge so far.
Not yet.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'm gonna summon a bunch of fucking velociraptors, I think.
Eventually, he's gonna roll a nat one on that Constitution check. Am I right?
I hope so. I mean, I hit him with a crit, baby. So...
It was also like 13 damage, so it's still a DC 10 Constitution
Yeah,
check.
still
Oh,
dead.
no,
Yep.
it was 20. I did 20.
You did 20 damage to him?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Let's rewind that then. So, what would 20 damage?
That's still a DC 10 check.
That's DC 10. Okay, cool.
It's either DC 10 or half the damage received, whichever is higher.
Yes.
So Fireball would have been a DC 16, except he made his save, making it still a DC 10.
What are you doing, Zugzug?
I was gonna summon out.
The
Let's
Rancor.
go with the Rancor. Let's see what my.
You should have all
animals-
of your tokens this time.
Cool. Oh, and I could just drag them out.
At what point does Zugzug learn how to summon the
Rancor.
Oh fuck, no. What is the quicksand monster in Star Wars? The
Sarlacc.
one that Jabba the Hutt
Sarlacc.
Sarlacc, yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
We're gonna go
Is
with.
someone's coffee done? Is that a microwave?
Where are they? Are they done? No, they're velociraptors. Poke. Nope, I can't. Oh yeah, I can drag them. Wow.
Look at you. You're getting so big.
Okay, that's what she said. I'm just dragging them out for right now. And then, oh god, no. Okay. We're gonna go with the bear spirit. Rahiel. there. Oh boy. Calm down. Alright, y'all. Oh, alright, y'all.
Wow. Because, I mean, this is going to be so good for you because if they attack, and that's 6 of them, that's 6 concentration checks he'd have to make.
Do you want to leave a space?
Please.
Hey. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
We're good.
I left a space. So that Foos can get some of this action too. And then I summon the bear spirit, so everybody gets 12 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That really helps.
Yes, it does.
That would be 16. So they would have.
Does that include Sendu, who's not in the room?
Nope.
You don't need it.
Sendu's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
He is staying out of the area so that there's no chance of him losing concentration on Broder's invisibility.
Yes.
He's just ducking in to throw Eldritch Blasts and miss, inevitably.
I'm adding some health onto these guys real quick. Sorry about that.
If you do it to one and then copy it, you can do it to all of them.
Is
Wow.
the Pachycephalosaurus your bear spirit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
His unicorn spirit is a Triceratops.
Called flavor.
Yes.
And then they need to roll for initiative, so let me just pull up 5e Velociraptor. I need D&D Beyond. There we go. Alright. Do you have them added to the initiative?
Yes, I did.
Cool, gracias, amigo. Let us go with... Did that work? 8.
Sorry.
There you go. So they would move below Brodert. And that's my turn.
What is their dex?
It is 14.
Alrighty. Is that it, Zugzug?
Yep.
Okay. And now we have Seth. You guys notice that now that the entrails and the bodies are completely gone, this thing up front is even more corporeal, to the point where you now start to hear, and not just see it, you now start to hear it. And so you hear, like, yes, my minions, bring me forth into this plane. I seek vengeance. Continue summoning me. I will be there soon.
No, you won't. You need an inhaler. Get an inhaler.
Not like
Or
a
drink some water. That throat sounds very bad.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have the snake guy. He could. Well, now he can't specifically.
Yeah.
Because he
right off.
even if he wanted to disengage, he can't fit through this tiny hole. And
So doesn't he have to continue the ritual to let
but he could continue the ritual from around the room. So like if he could make his way like
you made
over.
it seem like he had to be at the altar. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he does. That was Kyle trying to think outside the box, but you're probably right. He probably would have to stay near the altar. Yeah. So he'll keep going on that ritual. And then we go to the snake people, which are all dead. Right? No, there's one left. Okay.
Yeah, there's one.
And he's
the
right
one
next to me.
The one left will be like, "I'll protect you, master." So he's gonna take a swing at Nightshade.
No, he's not. There's so many. There's raptors all around him. Why is he gonna pick on me?
Sounds like he needs a green flame blade.
There's so
and
many cat-sized raptors. Why would he attack the heavily armored fairy with a
I
flail?
know. He should just.
Who has murdered most of his friends.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
look at
all
him.
he is.
No.
With their supple 28 health.
First, oh, wait a second. Wait a second. No, that only works on one animal, right? Yeah, okay. Because they have animal friendship on lizards, and I'm like, oh man, Velociraptor or dinosaurs, lizards technically. And I'm like, what the hell?
We all
Technically,
know
they're
they're chicken.
birds. Yeah. So,
All right.
Excellent
so,
synchronization there, Jess.
thank
A+.
you. High fives. Woo.
So the first one on Nightshade is a 7, so that's gonna miss. Second one is a nat 1, so also gonna miss.
Woo.
You guys suck.
Nah, he
and
sucks. Fuck you.
No, I went. That's what I meant. The lizard people suck. The snake people suck. Bro, lamb.
That guy gave you 2 nat 20s, dude. What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, on me. Couldn't do
23
shit.
hit?
On big guy, yes, 23 hits.
16 damage.
I think that bloodies him. Let me check.
Nice. I hope so.
Yes, it does.
Nice.
All right. Uh,
Is it dino time?
now it's dino time.
Ooh.
Dino time. Okay. These first few are going to be for the little guy.
Okay.
He's going to get
Guess-
2 of the
I
raptors
guess you
attacking
could
him.
say this turn's gonna be Dynamite.
Oh, I knew it was
There we
coming
go.
and I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Dynamite. Oh, can I do this? Will that work?
No.
Oh. Fucking thing.
Dinosaurs.
19 and 20.
Both hit.
Okay, 5 and 3.
Okay, so that's 8.
And then 21 and 23.
Both hit.
That would be 8 and 5.
All right.
How's he looking?
Fucked up, but not dead.
Okay, and here's 6. So 12 attacks on this guy. The big
12
guy.
attacks on big guy. Yep.
I'm just going to roll 6 bites and 6 claws.
Man, if Zugzug hadn't showed up, I'm
three,
pretty sure this
4.
ritual would be completed. But because of Zugzug's 12 raptor attacks,
Yeah.
Make it
Just need
stop!
A little dino energy, man.
he has to make 12 con checks. I'm just gonna maybe say he fails. Like the idea that he would
I'm
roll 10.
completely okay with that.
They might not all hit. They might not all hit. They probably will because they all have advantage, but they might not.
Oh, they all have advantage.
Yeah, they all have advantage, exactly.
Pack
so you-
tactics,
you-
baby.
I'm gonna need you to roll 24 times, please. 12 times 2, yeah. Alright, let's see.
There's
What
all the
is
attacks.
His AC is that. Okay.
So starting from the 15 to bite, and then going down.
I gotta find that.
Go, random bullshit.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, got it. So his AC is that. 15 hits, 20 hits, 20 hits, 22 hits, 9 misses, 16 hits, 21 hits, 7 misses, 12 misses, 21 hits, 14 misses, and 23 hits. By my
so
count,
sorry.
that was 4 misses.
No, not that many.
4 misses, yes. So of 12 attacks, 8 went through and 4 hit. I guess I'll make 8 concentration checks, which is absurd. Yeah, his first 2, he got 3 nat 1s in total. Of his total concentration checks, he got 3 nat 1s. So 100%. Yeah.
God damn it, stop!
So you slow down his ritual quite a bit. So there's that. Good job.
Fucked him up with the
Yeah.
little
You
things
guys
of damage.
notice that as that happens, the Seth, you no longer hear the cackling and the growling of Seth. The audio has gone away, and the corporealness has left a little bit too. So it's back to about where it was when you guys got here.
Haha! Fuck off.
Because you just did successful. You did 8 successful attacks. So, all right. Well, I have to add up the damage now on the 8 that went through. So let's do that.
And he's dead.
Chameleon.
All right. You fucked this up pretty badly. He's officially, by Kyle standards, fucked up. Sendu.
All right. So this is a fun time for everyone. I am probably just gonna keep blasting him with Eldritch Blast because I do have advantage on that, and maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to fucking do something. Advantage. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Woo.
It's going to be 6 points of damage to him, 3 force, 3 fire.
Yep.
And make me another concentration check just for lulz. Oh, hey!
Ooh.
Nat 20.
Hey, we loving that 20.
Gotta love it.
Shame that as this character, I don't have any
I'm the
smites
baby,
or
gotta
anything.
love me.
Not the mama.
Regardless, that's going to be 19 points of force damage to him.
All right.
So that is a total of 25 points of damage over the course of my attacks, assuming he does not resist fire.
JD, he doesn't need to make another concentration check because JD, tell me how you do it.
Yay!
Yes. So Sendu walks back to the side to look into the doorway, and he just sees this swarm of velociraptors running all over this guy, and he just interesting. He fires one blast that hits the creature's hand, and I assume when that does damage, he turns around like roars at me in frustration, and the next blast goes directly down his throat.
That's funny. Yes.
I do want to say that it also goes behind him and scorches the wall where Seth's face was.
Yes, you guys would notice that as he dies, you see the pale image of Seth floating in the air disappears.
So out of curiosity, what would have happened if he completed the ritual?
You
Bad
guys would
shit,
have had,
probably.
you guys would have had to fight Seth's embodiment on Earth. It's not the official him, so you're not fighting a god. You're fighting an avatar of a god.
Cool. Let's
That
murder
doesn't
this
sound
guy
fun.
and then destroy Seth's body here.
Oh my god, that one guy is still alive!
We're out of initiative. There's still one left,
No,
guys.
that's what I said. I said we need to kill him and then go after Seth's body. That's what I said.
Oh, yeah, I guess technically speaking, this would still be here, because this one guy could complete the ritual, hypothetically.
Seth's like, I believe in you. You got this, little guy. You can do this. Sendu is then going to walk back over here.
Thematically, Seth is gone. Yes.
Just
Okay.
over to Zug like, so, how are you doing?
Oh, you could probably
All
drop
right.
your illusion now.
Oh,
Keep it up.
nah, I like it.
I like
Might be
it.
funny.
Nice. We're gonna give him some pretend.
There we go. Fusfajar actually got some good rolls that time. And Fusfajar finishes off the last one because I'm a janitor and I clean things up.
Oh,
Fucking kill still.
Cool.
Just say he fucking slipped on his hammer.
Yeah.
Slipped on some
We're
fucking
out of
serpent blood so that
initiative.
Nightwish can fucking throw this guy into the Shadow Realm.
Nightwish! Am I a fucking awesome
Nightwish.
metal girl band?
You should be.
Yeah.
Nightwish
All
sounds
right.
pretty fucking badass.
Be the
like-
girl
She
band
is
you want
pretty.
to see in the world.
Tarja's. She's right
Oh,
up
damn.
there with Amy Lee, man.
Okay.
I keep on wanting to say Nightwish every single time I think of a character's name.
You can call me Nightwish if you want to.
Zug Zug in his failing
I
brain.
kind of want to. Like, that's a really cool sounding name.
Oh, well.
Fucking Nightwish.
Okay. Congratulations. You defeated the Yuan Ti Abomination and his Malisons. That's what these things are called. They're called Malisons. Do you guys want to tell me what you're doing in the tomb? You want to give me some investigation checks? What are you guys doing?
We're definitely destroying his fucking body. That's for sure. That's one
I
of the things
believe
we're
we should
doing.
open the sarcophagus and beat that corpse to within an inch of its unlife.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm.
So while my friends are doing the tomb desecration, I will investigate.
And the people on the floor are dead, right? Like, there's no saving any part of them. Well, I
Oh,
guess you could probably save a part, but, like...
There are no people on the floor. I mentioned earlier that as part of the step in the ritual, I think it was step 2.
I thought that he just, like, sucked all their blood up and they were husks.
Step 2 was the blood. Step 3 was all of their organs and tissue and everything else. Like, there is nothing remaining of them.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
God, we kind of ruined his whole career, didn't we?
Lamb, you find 2 items on 2 of the Malisons. One is an unknown chime of some sort, radiating magical energy that will need to be identified. And the other is... Well, actually, you guys just have Candlekeep do it anyway, so I'll just tell you. So one is a chime of opening.
How many charges? Or
Ding, ding,
how does
ding.
I guess I don't know how it works in 5th ed.
Just whatever it says when you look it up.
Okay.
What's it?
Nice.
And the other one is a lantern of revealing,
Ooh.
which I only now realize I could have used it and seen you.
You
Invisible.
100% could have used it on Broder, yeah. Uh-huh.
You
But
didn't
yes,
have to. Like,
Looks
yeah,
like
it's good.
here it is, right here. The chime has 5 uses left.
Okay.
The lantern has 2 hours of fuel.
Okay. 5 uses left.
So notably, after the chime is used for the last time, it loses all of its magic. There's no recharge for that.
For the,
Yeah.
I think so, unless the
No,
page
no, I'm
says
looking at
different.
it. Unless the book says differently.
It does not. No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, after it has 10 charges normally. After the 10th time, it cracks and becomes useless.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, that's nice.
You know what?
Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I'd say we should keep the lantern.
Might be useful.
Does the chime of opening just open things?
Yeah,
Nice.
it will open anything.
Shenanigans.
So does Brodert.
Guess he's good for something.
And then who was approaching the sarcophagus?
I guess I would have eventually.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay back because I hurt.
Okay. So Zug Zug and Sendu, you approach the sarcophagus. It is already
good. Someone with actual muscles to help me open this.
Yes. It is already semi-open.
Excuse you?
So no
You
checks
stay behind.
You
She
did.
toss up her
No.
chest.
No checks needed to open it because it's already partially open because of the ritual. But can you please give me one of 2 things for 2 different pieces of information? One would be a medical check or a perception check. The other one is an investigation check looking for like loot.
I will do investigation.
Oh, good.
Or can we
good
can I
job,
do both?
Zug Zug.
You can do as much as you want. You just have to like do the one you want to do.
Zug Zug found all the things that there
I mean-
too.
So I'm sorry, it was a medicine or perception check, and
Yes.
then separately an investigation check. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Then 14 perception, 27 investigation.
I guess, can Manavaka give me the help action on that medicine check?
Yeah.
Cool, then I'm gonna try that. Oh, hey!
Okay. Very cool.
That's way
we're
better
gonna-
than I thought it was going to be.
We're going to start with investigation because that's the easy one just to cross off. You find 2 items in there. Once you have them identified at Candlekeep, you'll find out that they are serpent scale armor,
Ooh.
magic armor made of shimmering scales. You apply your Dex modifier when determining your armor class. In addition, the armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks.
Very nice.
Armor for
Armor is it?
druids.
And then you also find Serpent's Fang, which is a modified longsword. This single-edged magic sword is made from the scrimshod fang of a giant serpent. Its hilt changes shape to adjust to the grasp of any creature. The weapon deals an extra D10 poison damage to any target it hits.
Oh, damn.
It's pretty good.
An extra D10?
It's a longsword with an extra D10 of poison.
Does it have like?
Damn.
Is it a plus
Pretty cool.
1 or just?
No, it's just a regular longsword other than the D10.
What kind of armor is that serpent skin?
It is scale mail.
That's what I have.
It's literally scale mail.
And what's it called?
Serpent scale armor. It is an official item, so you can look it up. So that's what you find in those 2. And then on the medicine / perception, as you guys are looking at this body, you would notice a couple things. One, it definitely is not the body of a god. It's definitely, you guys have seen Seth, both the PS2 version and the HD remake, and it is neither of those.
We see the texture remaster.
Yes.
Nice.
It is 100% an ancient amphibian crossbreed between like a snake and a frog. So you can assume that the Yuan Ti and the Gripply come from a common ancestor. So this is an amphibious thing. You also notice that it's hermaphroditic. It is neither male nor female.
So it could also be their lady thing, right?
Yes, it is. It could. Yes, based on what you just said, whoever's doing the ritual could either summon Seth or the Scaled Mother, depending on if they were evil or good, frog or lizard or whatever the case may be.
Hell
So
yeah.
yes,
That speaks to some very interesting theological impacts if the same being could be used to summon 2 diametrically opposed deities.
This must have been
But-
a pretty awesome relic.
Shoot.
That is not for Sendu to worry about because he's agnostic.
So my question to you guys, I know you guys are talking about destroying the body, but now that you know that it's not necessarily only Seth, what does that change your opinion?
There shouldn't be gods on Earth, really.
I
Well,
believe that this
it's
decision
not-
is not ours to make functionally.
Yes. Also, you would know
Oh.
that they're not the gods. You would know that it's an avatar of the god. The god would still be in the infernal, celestial, abyssal, whatever realm they come from. It's their embodiment on Earth.
They simply inhabit a doll functionally.
Yes.
Well, then
Well,
they
that
gotta make
means-
sure they resurrect that good god, because otherwise, we're checking it out.
I
Brother,
believe that this is a decision best left to the Yuan Ti themselves.
That'd be a good idea.
Broder, in response to what Sendu said, is like, as far as the, it's not our decision to make. I'm just gonna say, well, we're here, and there's no one who can stop us. So.
Whether or not we could be stopped is very rarely a good metric for moral decisions.
It's worked for me so far.
Sendu's little eye slits narrow. Aren't you a librarian?
Yes.
How
Do
many
you say
moral
wait, do you say librarian in quotes when you answer that?
How many
I
moral
would say
decisions
yes.
have you made?
It seems like he's a lot of things he hasn't told us.
Have you been to Candlekeep and done the missions we've done?
In fairness, that's a valid response.
We've had to be very morally ambiguous. You know what I
You're
mean?
doing your best, Zugzug, and that's
We tried.
all we can ask of you.
Big word hard. Me, you small word.
Yeah, that's a solid 4 syllables.
All right, so having completed this, you guys come outside, and you would notice that outside of the temple, let me go to the handouts.
Giant.
The Yuan-Ti heroes, the good Yuan-Ti, are outside.
Incredible.
You popped
And
that
they're
up a
like-
weird way, but okay.
They would just be
Terrible.
like, yeah, it was just quicker. They'd be like, we sensed the disappearance of the evil. Thank you so much. We were gonna settle here and worship the Scaled Mother. This will be a good Yuan-Ti village now. And we'll be neighbors with the Gripply.
Speaking of the Serpent Mother, there happens to be a physical body that I believe the Scale Mother could inhabit. Should that be something you desire, to see your god in earthly form? I don't know.
Yep, I trust them, by the way.
What?
I trust them, by the way.
Yes, that was actually why we were here. We were excavating this temple, looking for the common ancestor between the Gripply, the Bullywugs, the Yuan-Ti, etc.
Oh, I imagine that would have made our discovery a great deal more impactful. Yes.
Wait. Does he actually say etc.?
Etc.
Okay. All right. Sure.
You know, all those miscellaneous reptilian amphibious races.
Yes.
Makes me believe he doesn't actually know what they are. He just said that to try to seem fancier.
The only three common I can think of off the top of lizard folk would be another one.
He's a Yuan-Ti archaeologist, not an anthropologist.
Yes,
Huh?
he's definitely not a biologist. Yes, exactly.
What's up?
Racist, bro.
Oh.
Kind of forgetting about people. It's a whatever.
But yes, so as things get back to normal, you guys see that the good Yuan-Ti are moving into the abandoned village and the temple. You see the Gripply and the Pond Mother moving back from the trading post back into their village. Of course, there's a couple Gripply that stay at the trading post so they can keep trading with Candlekeep, as was the norm. But yeah, and then the party makes their way back to actually, let me just double check something before I do that.
Still have one use my elemental gift to bypass the crab maze.
Yes.
I still can transform into random shit.
Can
There
we maybe
you go.
convince the Wanti to not have a fucking crab maze? Like, what is this?
Well,
Deconstruct and let
they
the crabs free.
the crabs got set free by accident, and they kind of rule the roost over there. They've made the best they can because they can't get rid of them.
I'm gonna bring my raptors along and
Yes.
use them to destroy the barrier so the crabs can get free.
No!
You're free,
Free
man.
monster
Do
crab.
you have any idea what an invasive species of that size will do to the local ecosystem?
You guys are trustworthy, right?
I asked the crabs because I can speak to animals in a very
I'm-
fair
You're
way.
a druid! This is not responsible
Like, yes, set us
behavior!
free. We will terrorize the nation.
I'm just gonna say one word, owlbear.
Yes.
That's all I'm gonna say.
So you guys, yes, you do fly over the crab maze. You find, that'll be eventually. Sorry, you get back to the village, and the Pond Mother's waiting for you. Where you'd last ran into her at the trading post. She's now back in the village, and you guys see that they are back to taking care of their eggs and such. And she goes, thank you, Ribbit, so much for helping us. Let me see, what did she do? Okay. She goes, let me perform a ritual passed down from Gripply to Gripply, back from the ancient days when all were one. And all the other frogs go, when all were one.
And one for all.
Does anyone else like a Gripply are a little bit cultish right now?
It's actually more of a Transformers thing. The Autobots are constantly saying till all are one. But this is when all were one.
Interesting.
So they're definitely a cult. Is what I'm saying.
They're super occult.
They're
Yeah.
culty, definitely.
And she goes, if you can stay until midnight, we believe we can bestow a boon on you. Do you agree to stay?
I do like
Drink this
boons.
Kool-Aid.
I could
I'm in no rush.
love a nap. A nap would sound great.
I'll do an insight just in case.
Yeah. Oh, as far as the nap goes, Jess, after this, you guys are going back to Candlekeep, and you can get a long rest there,
Yeah.
so...
We don't have to fertilize any eggs on Moonlight, right? Because
Ew.
I don't need
I
any
hope
more
so.
children right now.
I'm not capable of that.
I like my children.
So, you guys...
I do want to
they-
revisit something really quickly, though. Did Broder say he could speak Owlbear?
No. When we were talking about releasing monstrous creatures into the wilds and being
Invasive species.
invasive species, I said one word, owlbear.
Ah, okay. I thought you said I said one word in Owlbear, and I was like,
no.
wait a minute.
Rarhoot, I guess.
Hoorah, hoorah.
So they asked that you guys all stand in the middle of a circle. So you guys stand in the middle. There's a pool of water. So you guys are maybe like ankle deep in a pool of water. And,
She's not. She's flying above the water, unless she's
Oh.
forced to be in the water.
the Pine Mother would say,
Nightshade, come on.
my fairy child, will you please stand in the water?
I'm a fairy, not your child. Much older than you. I suppose I shall. And she
How
grumbles.
old are you? Wait, how old are you? Because she'd be like, I'm an ancient frog. How old are you?
How old are you? Ancient frog.
I asked you first, fairy child.
I don't gotta tell you nothing.
Oh, I don't gotta tell you
You
nothing.
can't ask Gripply that.
Sandu does not know how old Gripply get.
Read the room.
So
She's like, I am ancient. I am 30 years old.
Same.
I have grown to an entire 2 decades of life. How old are you?
okay, Nightshade, do you? Okay, you don't have to, Nightshade. If you don't want to go in the pool of water, you don't have to.
I'll do it if I'm needed to, but she doesn't like being below everybody's head. She likes to
Okay.
be like on level normally.
Part
Sandu,
of the,
Sandu
She doesn't want
crouches
anyone
up.
looking down on her
party.
normally.
part of my ritual is that you must be in the water. Yes,
Pool
but
party.
you do not need to undergo the ritual if you do not wish to. It is not mandatory.
I'm gonna
I
cook
was
some
just
broccoli.
asking. I don't like
Ribbit.
being below people. It's not as comfortable.
Okay.
Can
so then
Sandu
you-
get on his knees to make
Then you gets on
Nightshade
his
more
knees
comfortable?
to make Nightshade higher.
Ah.
Yes. Good job.
Nightshade
So
just
Um,
pats Sendu. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
the rest of the Gripply in the village surround the pool, hold hands. And- Yes, they start speaking Gripply language, and I assume no one here speaks Gripply.
I have a help with comprehend languages. I do speak it.
Okay, so
Cass.
you what? Yeah.
I want to cast minor illusion on myself to appear taller.
Oh my god, you dick.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
She just glares at you.
Just tower
As
proudly over
figures.
night.
You
Hi,
understand.
Nightshade.
You understand this, Sendu. You hear them saying like, amphibians, snakes, lizards, turtles. Till when all were one. When all were one. Things like that. Like, and they say like,
Yeah, this is a fucking cult.
I feel like
Because
about
wait.
halfway through this nonsense, Senju turns off comprehend languages because he would rather not understand
Oh.
this.
help those who help us. Help those who help. And then it just cuts off.
Gross.
You know what? That's enough, I think. That's enough.
So the water begins to shine and swirl around your feet. You also notice the air begins to get windier and swirl as well. All of you, please, I would need wisdom saving throws. You can either choose to fail, or you can actually do the saving throw. It is up to you.
Well,
Do we have any idea if this effect is benign?
It's supposed to be hopefully beneficial. Is the idea? You
I
could roll
choose to
insight.
fail it. Oh wait, yeah, let's do insight. Again.
I'm sorry, you said we could roll insight?
Yes,
Can
level.
Manavaka help me on it?
sure.
I'm pretty sure I'm just rolling with it. Like, clearly nothing bad can happen for some reason.
On a nat 20, this is honestly the Pond Mother trying to help you for saving their babies and their village and etc. Yes.
So I feel like Sendu feels like this intrusion on his mind, and then he gets like the wholly positive vibe from this, and says to the rest of the group, This feels benign. I don't believe this means any harm to us."
Yes.
Okay.
And then Sendu lets it in. He
Yeah.
just accepts the vibes.
Yes. Nightshade, if you want to resist, you can give me a wisdom save.
She's not going to resist because she doesn't have high wisdom, but she definitely puts up a stink about it. Like, we should have been notified beforehand if someone was going to intrude in our minds.
They said it was a ritual, man. Okay.
What
so,
does that have to do with
She'll do it, but she'll complain the whole time.
Yeah.
So while you guys are there, you feel a pull towards the water, and if you were standing, you're now kneeling in the water.
I was already kneeling.
You were already kneeling, so you are good. And as you're sitting there, everything starts to get dizzier and darker, and what was swirling water and swirling air is now a miasma of like rainbow fog in the air. The water is now hypnotic colors. You feel like you're on an acid trip.
They fed
That's
us
what you feel like.
mushrooms.
I have never once been on drugs, but this must be what it is like.
Yes. And then you see in your head an image of a little like fish swimming through the water, and that fish
Is me.
Yes, you are that fish, exactly.
Oh shit, what?
Yes, you're all that fish. You all see yourselves as fish. And then Jess, Nightshade, your fish turns into a frog. And then your brother fish, who was Sendu's fish, turns into a lizard. And then Wes, your fish, turns into a turtle. And then Zug, your fish, turns into a dinosaur. And so
Turns into a Soella cat.
Amazing.
So another fish.
and,
I was giving you the stink guy. I was waiting for some like random ass animal.
Mosasaurus, there you go.
what's his name? Foos, his fish turns into a fish.
A pervert.
And so you now know that all of your animals were once one fish. And so all reptiles, amphibians, scaled creatures of any kind came from one being.
Take that,
And-
creationists.
The Lord.
And then you guys pass out.
Brr.
Everyone passes out.
We drowned in the water.
You drown in the water, everybody roll your characters.
It's a good thing I don't have to breathe.
Just
Can
on the
I-
paladin, I want to try
Please
one.
tell me I was a flying fish at least.
You weren't a flying fish, you were a regular fish, but you turned into a flying, would I say you were a lizard? No. Frog?
I think she was a frog.
Yes, you turned into a flying frog.
Nice.
Okay, so the next, you guys
dig
wake
it.
up in the morning. You're all tightly tight in. You feel yourself healthier. You all get a full rest. You got a long night's rest. It's now the next morning. You are surrounded by warm blankets, a warm pillow. It's kind of humid in here, actually.
Gross.
But you feel a little mentally different. You now all can read and speak and understand Gripply. So add the language Gripply onto your character sheets.
Oh, that's sexy.
Weird, but alright. Is that just the end of the ritual?
we do
just
that?
know Griffin now?
And you all level up.
Ooh.
How do we add that to our languages?
You
So
should
if
be
you
able
go to the gear under proficiencies in languages, you can add a proficiency and then choose language, and that'll give you a drop down of all the languages.
Ah. Cool.
Cool. Add another language to the repertoire.
Oops.
Was that all we got from that? Besides level up?
Yeah, you got the Gripply language. Was
Oh,
the
it says
What a rip.
custom language, huh?
No, it's not custom language.
Huh.
When you select language,
There's custom and then there's
existing.
regular. I gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, if Gripply does not appear in the drop down, you might have to go with custom, but you should.
it's there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Go to builder.
You do not need to go to the builder. It's in your character sheet itself.
Oh, I'm leveling up.
Oh,
yes,
fair
for
enough.
builder, yes.
Yeah,
and then
that you need to go to the builder for.
You guys get back aboard the dog ear, and you sail back to Candlekeep.
Just look at the
Alright.
fucking crab maze as we go.
Lucky
Still
number
disbelief this is an
8,
thing that exists.
Whoa.
Yes, you can all bellow like frogs as much as you want now.
Nice.
In fairness, this is a language rarely spoken by outsiders. It would be helpful for secret communications.
Yes. An inability score. Fucking.
Oh yeah, that's what level 8 is.
I'm gonna
Oh
do
my gosh.
on the way back. I'm gonna practice my gripply. I'm gonna just like be a frog.
Okay.
Just gripply it up.
So.
Yeah, we're
what
definitely just.
should I do?
But wise, sir. Like we're just like.
Yeah.
What should I do? What should I do? What should I do?
What indeed?
Oh my god, I don't know what I want, guys.
Oh my god, I know what I'm getting.
Did I get anything new as far as class stuff? I don't
Cool,
think so.
easy. Okay, we're gonna go with level up to 8, baby.
All right. I think that's all I needed to do was just ability score improvement.
Yeah.
Let me double check. Rogue.
Well, if you're picking a feat, you'll need to pick that as well, but...
I chose ability score increase.
I mean, I really like
increased my
Sentinel.
intelligence by 2.
It procs a lot.
I picked the resilient feat. It's like, yeah, I could pick Warcaster, but I could also just do this. And then I get Con as my save.
I am smart. Ability score improvement.
Oh, I like Sentinel so much. But I also would love to increase my strength. Maybe I'll get Sentinel now. And next time I level up, I can
Nope, I have an extra
get my
spell
strength
one
up.
now.
Because it
We
will make...
we should look for you, Jess, and see how much a belt of giant strength costs.
Yeah, I'm only 2 points away from my max, so... But this will make it so I can get opportunity attacks whenever they attack someone else within 5 feet of me.
Oh yeah, Sentinel's
And because
great.
I have Warcaster, I could also use a spell if need be.
Oh, you can use a
And I
cantrip
can
like Flame
make their
Blade.
speed 0, and I can also push them 5 feet because of my Crusher feat. And they provoke opportunity attacks even if they take a disengage action. So...
I mean, just to make speed 0 and also push them 5 feet, like the synergy between Sentinel and Crusher is beautiful.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Next time I'll figure out something for my strength.
All right. We get back to Candlekeep. It's pretty early in the day. It's maybe like noon.
Guys, I just realized I have proficiency in bagpipes and I never use it. Why
What
don't
the
I
hell?
use that?
I don't know.
You have what?
That's awesome.
Oh god.
Bagpiping intensifies.
Remember, I'm also
Kyle.
tiny. Well, smaller.
Yes.
Am I allowed to take the Fey touched feat?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Would you like
It's
me to
a-
touch you?
I feel like exposure to Nightshade's magic might be a good justification for it,
Nice.
Yeah.
and it gives me Misty Step.
I did it.
so-
I did it when you kneeled to be lower than me before. And I was,
Oh my God,
remember
you
I
patted me
touched
on
your
the
shoulder.
shoulder.
I was like, yes. That's
I
why
was
I
like,
picked
huh,
up the tingle.
that
You've
feels
definitely
very
been touched
magical.
you've definitely been touched by a Fae. Yes. What did
Hell yeah, 18 charisma.
I do? There's Palk.
All right, I'm gonna go to
the
the bathroom
heck?
quick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We can all take a little break.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
And I'll switch on my break thingamajig. Be right back, everybody.
Word.
Oh, Kyle's still here? Did he leave? Let me check. He did leave.
Yeah, pass out trace is fucking good. Okay. Sweet. Oh yeah, and then I get another one. Fuck.
Huh. Spells. No. Let's see. Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, indeed.
Oh. Yeah, just gonna do that. Okay.
I don't know what spell to take. I think I may just worry about that later.
Cool. I think that'll work. Awesome. Cool. I'll be back.
$77 HP.
Nice.
This
Nice.
is my total. For a D8 hit die, yeah. Helps if I have +3 con, though.
Yeah. I have 59 hit points. That's still pretty impressive.
That's pretty tanky, yeah.
Yeah.
76, right near you.
Wait, Foosfajar has 76?
Mhm.
What's Foosfajar's constitution score?
+3. 16.
Oh, either I'm rolling very well or you're rolling very poorly.
What level are we at?
Just take the
8?
average every time. I never roll.
Yeah.
Ah.
The average, even though it's better.
In fairness, it's going from 1 to its max, not from 0 to its max. So
That's why they're not taking the actual average. Is
right.
they're rounding up. So with statistically, if you take their average, you're going to end up with 10 more hit points than if you had rolled.
This is true.
That's right, I'm one of those people.
I feel like you're in good company, though.
Yeah. I mean, we all play D&D. I feel like this
Yeah.
Yeah. Have either of you seen Actually?
No?
I adore Actually.
Okay. For Wes's purposes, then, Actually is a game show where it's all about nerdy, pedantic, detailed corrections.
A game of pedantic corrections.
Mm-hmm. So
Nerds love a lot of things, but what they love most of all is correcting people.
Yes. So the idea is that the host will say a sentence, and then the guests, the competitors, had to figure out what was wrong with that sentence. And it's really good for nerds because they're all nerdy questions, and so you're looking for like, okay, I know Harry Potter. Let's see what's wrong with that sentence. I know D&D. What's wrong with that sentence? But what's really funny is in real life, before that came on, everybody always said, Kyle, you should do like a YouTube show and call it "You're Wrong and Here's Why." And so that was going to be my title. And they're like, because I was always doing it. I was always going, well, I would always say, well, actually, instead of like, actually, but yes. And so when that show happened, everybody, like a couple of my friends saw it, and they pointed like, "Oh, you need to see this. This is the show you should have made." And so it's 100% what I do in real life. So, and I feel like it's perfect for D&D people because we're all rules lawyers to a certain extent, and I feel like this is a whole show where it's all about those kind of corrections.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, Kyle, since you're back now, the required asking of how is the mind doing?
I feel like I give you guys money last week, right? No, I
Yeah,
told you.
and then we cleared a chapter.
Oh, okay. How much did I give you last time?
It was 300 gold, and we weren't told whether that was individually or for the
split
party.
up. Yeah, I don't.
I'm sorry, 3,000 gold.
3,000 gold. There's 3,000
Yeah.
gold total divided by
4.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever actually put that money in.
I know I did not, so I didn't know if that was individual or total.
3,000 total. And then now it's only been like a couple days since you last checked on it, so there's like 200.
I can't remember if I added this or not.
It would have been 750 gold per person if it's split 4 ways.
How much gold before adding that do people have?
Before adding that, I mean, I'm not sure how much Sendu will help with this because I kind of jumped in late, but I have a little under 1,500.
Yeah, that's about where I was.
Okay, I'm just making sure. But
So in theory, we should be around 2,250.
yeah, that is where I am at.
On the last Actually tangent, did you see the board game they're coming out with?
So
To make an actual Actually card game, yeah.
Yeah. I was in the Kickstarter, and I'm really excited to get it.
Nice.
So-
Let me know when that comes in. I'm excited.
what is everyone's money situation like now? Did we decide if we ever did
Can we
you
improve the
send
line?
us a text last time saying that, or did you tell us in person? Because I'm trying to figure out how much we.
He sent a message.
It's in the Maybe Mondays Discord channel.
Okay,
It
so I
should-
probably
we-
didn't
we-
add it because I wouldn't have
Yeah.
gone back on.
We were figuring out that you should be somewhere around 2,200 after you add it.
Okay.
2,250.
2,250, yes.
Okay.
So if you have less than that, then you did not add it.
Okay, so how much are we supposed to add all together? Did you say 7?
We haven't gotten any money from this yet.
Right.
This is adding in the passive income from the mine.
Right.
Yes, which was what, 750 split?
750 split, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
so add
I
750.
didn't add 750 then.
Okay. And since there's 4 of you, and there's 200 in there now, you can add 50 extra.
Nice. Money, 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 money.
Money.
Yeah.
JJ, I love how you just go along with my bullshit. I really appreciate it.
I just go along with anybody's bullshit, to be fair.
That is
I'm a
true.
hype man.
Okay, I'm brewing some coffee. Are you just shoving as much pasta in your face as possible?
I'm done.
Yes.
So,
Now I have
He is
67
speed
health.
running.
Nice.
Almost a sex number.
Aw. How can I have 2 free health?
what?
To make his health 69.
No, what you can do is on your next level up, I will allow you to fudge your roll and give yourself 2 hit points.
I literally can't. My con score is 3. So,
You can modify health.
well, my con score is 16. It's a +3 mod, but
Yeah, so on the next level up, you should get 3 hit points. Give yourself 2 instead.
nope, not doing it. Zug Zug's a beefy fucking boy.
So, as you guys get back to Candlekeep, it is about noon. Having finished your snake and frog adventure,
Where?
you guys see as you get there that there are indeed shipments. You guys actually brought it with you. Mytor Jans loaded up crates of crab and crates of clams and stuff like that into the boat, onto the dog ear. So as you guys are sailing, you're surrounded by these crates of seafood.
This smells like death.
Smells like.
Also,
Can I
when we
cook?
get back to Candlekeep, I would like to buy magic item.
Yeah. So we get back to Candlekeep. You guys can do any shopping you want to do. You know, we'll do some studying. You'll have a little. You think, oh man, we're done with the mission. There's no new missions yet, and so you get a little downtime.
Nice.
What's the link to the buying stuff?
It's pinned in the Discord.
Yeah, the same magical prices PDF.
And we don't have to necessarily. I mean, unless you guys want to do it now, we could also do it off camera. If you guys just want to figure out like what your money totals are and stuff, and then between this week and next week, you can just buy stuff because Candlekeep has a magic store that's open 24/7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magic
Cool.
Mart.
Ah, sweet. I could buy a +1 weapon.
That's what I'm planning on doing. So
Y'all and your
important
weapons.
question.
Excuse me.
Is everyone all good on like magic items? Who is anyone like short on magic items?
I got all I want, save for like AC increasing bullshit.
Foos doesn't count. He has nothing, but I don't count Foos. So
Yeah,
yeah,
fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck him.
I'm agreeing. Fuck him.
In terms of that, I think Cindy's just going to go for more like utility items at this point. I have a thing to increase my spell attack rolls, and I have a vaguely defensive magic item that I started with. So I'm pretty much. I don't have any specific wish list for him at the moment.
I need to go get my portable hard drive really quick and see what I want. I'm pretty
while
sure
you-
I do want a +1 rapier, which I'm assuming they have.
They do.
Question.
Okay.
So it literally says here that the belt of giant strength it will not price because it
Yeah.
believes it affects gameplay.
Yeah, you would just ask me, and I'll have to price it separately.
Okay.
What I want
Please
to
do.
Oh my God. I don't know if it's on here or not, but it
Yeah,
is a
it's-
very mundane magic item. It's the what is that thing called? Yeah, Heward's handy spice pouch.
Heward's handy spice pouch?
It must be related to Heward's handy haversack.
I mean, yeah, obviously, but
It's not in here. It is a common magic item.
I will put it on my research list. Keywords, candy
Ooh,
spice pouch.
can I have Storm Giant Belt?
It's
I
from
would like my
Xanathar.
strength to be 29, please.
Holy
makes sense.
Jesus.
It makes sense that it wouldn't be on there because
It's
the
Xanathar's.
magical prices is only from things as of the PHP. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a little Yeah, I posted the link for it. It's a bullshit magic item.
Okay.
It is like it's
Yeah.
just a spice fucking
It's just a
frack
spice
that you
pouch,
can
yeah.
bring
It's just
around.
infinite spices.
Infinite spices. That's funny.
I would like to
Uh,
acquire for Jess the Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Whomst?
I mean, right now I
It's-
have a magical book.
Basically an artifact.
Nice. I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah.
at it.
Can I actually look that up, or was that a joke?
It's
That was a joke.
16,000 gold.
Yeah.
We're not going to be affording that
I see.
anytime soon.
I see.
Well, who knows?
I mean, if you have 3,000 gold each times 4, that's 12,000. You're almost there. But yeah. Is anybody during this like downtime? Is anybody doing research?
God.
After all, I think some of you came to
There's
Candlekeep doing
actual
research to begin
Kleenex.
with.
There it is.
Oh, I
I
will.
need to clean up this table, my boy.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes. I think that Senti was using this time to do research on genies of similar rank and power to Agniastra.
Yeah.
If you recall, the whole kind of point of his pact is to find the other, the Jinn,
Okay.
the
I'm dying.
Merit? Is that what it's called? The other elemental genies who once comprised Agniastra's generals.
Yes. As you're looking around, one of the librarians points you to a section that's all about beings trapped inside of objects, which would be
What an
genies.
oddly specific and yet incredibly helpful section.
Yes. So you go to that section, and you're looking for the genie books, and as you're like kind of skimming through one, it includes stuff that you already know basically, but you do find sections on the fact that in addition to the 4 elemental genies, water, earth, air, and fire, there are these creatures called Johnnies, Janni, and a Johnny is all 4 elements in one creature. They are more humanoid in nature. They aren't, and because they haven't they're kind of like what's called a jack of all trades, master of none. So because they have all 4 inside of them, they are technically less powerful than one of the genies would be.
Mm-hmm.
And so you find information on them.
Interesting. I think I take that information and go to Agniastra and say, like he kind of knocks on the vase in his chest, if he can get an actual answer.
Yeah.
And says, Sir Agniastra, were there Johnny in your army?
Hey, that kind of
Am
rhymes.
I RPing Agniastra?
I would assume so, as he has information I would not have.
It's just double because I know you do Manavaka, so
I do Manavaka. You are welcome to take Manavaka from me if you would like.
No, that's
You
fine.
are the DM.
It's fine. So he would go. He'd be like, "Sendu, yes, the Johnny were once considered minions for the great genie. The Ifriti had Johnny, and the Tao had Johnny, and yes."
I see. Is it possible that there might be Johnny that still exists that would know the location of your comrades?
I suppose that could be the case. Yes. Johnny are rarer nowadays, though. That would be the trouble.
Well, they can't be much rarer than the 3 other specific individuals I'm searching for.
While
If
you're
there were
having this-
minions, I assume there were more of them.
Yes. While you're having this conversation, though, you notice that one of the books in this section is glowing.
Oh! Well, that looks relevant. I'm going to go to the glowing book.
Yes. So you pick up the glowing book, and oddly enough, it's almost like a diary, or it's definitely a diary. It says on the cover, Sarah of Yellowcrest Manor.
Well, that's curious. This feels awfully plot relevant. I'm going to take it to my spot on the reading nook and open it.
All right. The second you open it, a being pops out.
I have got to learn to stop opening books in this goddamn city.
You really
Hence-
should.
It really is your own
Hence what-
fault.
It's a library. The books should
Yes.
should be designed to be opened.
But you also opened a book located in the.
It's
things
glowing.
trapped-
Yes,
things
it's
book.
glowing in the section for things trapped in other things. I know. I only have myself to blame.
So this creature pops out of the book.
Well, damn it.
Not sus.
This is a very bad seal if it is breaks by me opening this.
The air around you grows suddenly chilly. A cloud of vapor begins to shimmer along the nearby shelves, growing thicker around around the book. The mist suddenly coalesces into the vague form of a young woman. Yes, thank you. A translucent spirit wearing a servant's uniform and bearing the symbol of a tree outlined by a rising sun at her shoulder. The figure weeps aloud.
Oh, I'm
Tears
not good
running
with
down
tears.
her cheeks. She opens her mouth as if to speak, which reveals that her tongue is gone. Moaning in anguish, she reaches towards you. Then the mist shreds away to nothing and the spirit fades.
Glad I'm not here, because I would make a lot of French kissing jokes.
And then the book closes again.
So. Okay.
Well, that's a thing.
It happened.
Excuse me, are there any avowed nearby?
Not avowed, there are Modrons flying around. The Modrons could find an avowed for you.
Pardon me, good sir, would you locate one of the avowed for me? I have a question about a book. It's rather pertinent and urgent.
And then so they float by and they're like, squeak, squeak, yes, yes.
That isn't all. Yes, just
I
please.
pick,
One more time.
the snitch Modron or the garbage Modron.
Do we have any kind of sending stones across the party that I can use to communicate with the rest of my group?
I don't think we do.
I don't
That
think
might
we do either.
Can
I
we
have
send
not
it through the
been told.
Firefly network? Because
The Firefly network only exists within the Firefly cellar. The Fireflies do not go up above.
what do you
I-
mean? They were set free.
Yeah, so
is their
no
job
one can
now.
use them anymore.
No one can use them anymore. You freed them.
Well, maybe.
I will- I will send Manavaka to go look
Uh-huh.
for Zug Zug, Broder, and Nightshade, though.
Yes. And Fusajar.
I guess. I guess.
I'm sure he's
Maybe.
creepily just hanging around like, what you doing?
Yes.
He's like,
the
I hate being a janitor.
yes, Fusajar is just mopping up a corridor where a Modron has leaked oil on the ground, and so he's just mopping it up in a corridor. Yes.
Fusajar, you are a holy warrior of the divine. Surely you have better uses for your talents than this.
Sadly,
I'm in
Sadly,
training. They hired me as a janitor. I gotta work my way up.
How long have you been here?
And so, the Modron comes back with Nax or Nox. Is it Nax or Nox? It is Nax. Comes back with Nax.
Yes.
Has Manavaka returned with any of my party in the meantime?
Only Fusfajar.
Gotcha.
So it is literally just you and Fusajar right now and Nax.
So, speaking of the rest of the party,
Yeah.
i.e. me,
The important one.
yes, I have. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is in the future. Never mind. I won't ask about that right now. But I would like my +1 rapier if that's available.
Yeah. Yes, take it off your gold, add it to your character sheet. Oh, good.
Well, hold on.
I went ahead and added a +1 spear and an ion stone of protection.
Those are both fine too. Yep.
Now I'm poor again.
Did anyone want any of those new treasures we got? Because we got 4 magic items out of the Snake Frog adventure.
I can't use swords or heavy armor, so they're both worthless to me.
I took the serpent scale armor.
Perfect.
You did.
Okay.
I mean, the
Okay,
sword is nice, but I already have a +1, so I don't want to take it if someone else wants it. It would just be like an extra. Plus, I have the crusher feat, so I shouldn't really
I think technically speaking, a plus D10 would be statistically better than a 1 because you're only getting plus 1 damage off that. You're getting plus up to 1 to 10
It's
damage.
not a
off
plus
this.
1 to attack, though.
Well, yes,
and also, does
that's
it
true.
count as a magic weapon if it doesn't have a plus
Oh, it's
modifier?
definitely a magic weapon. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm not a hexblade, so I don't have proficiency in martial weapons, or else I would 100% take that.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this item's gonna. So Kyle, how would you handle an item that's not in the magical price?
You would have to tell me about it, and I will research it between now and next week.
Okay, then I will link this to you. I'm pretty sure it's going to be expensive, assuming it's not considered a game-changing item.
Yeah.
Because it might very well be that. It's basically a figurine of wondrous power. The ones they consider game-changing items, as far as I can tell, are because they give flight speeds. Like the creature can fly that you summon. This one doesn't give flight, however, it does let you like take over people's brains.
Not a game changer.
It does what?
Use it on me.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, who cares about that? I'll look into it.
Okay.
Okay. So Nax walks over, and yes, Madavaka's making his way around. So Madavaka goes to Lamb and goes to Zug and goes to basically gathering people up.
I don't get paid enough for this.
You don't get paid at all.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys also get your money from the snake quest, which was
600 apiece.
Are we increasing it slowly so Kyle doesn't notice it?
No, I'm pretty sure that that Sendu negotiated for 600 per
600,
piece
okay.
after
For
Shenshan.
some
I
reason
might be wrong.
No, in my head, for some reason, it saved as 300. Like, that's what the file says in my head. But, yeah, 600 sounds fine. So you all get 600 gold from that. Don't make me check the streams. And so,
Yes, I do. I feel like you need to write this stuff down.
Yeah.
well, that's the thing. When I first became a DM, I was very diligent, and I had a notebook. Eventually, I'm like, I got it figured out. I got this. No, I should get that notebook back.
Especially if we're dealing with, like, variable prices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plan for the end game.
Yes.
Because it's option shit, so.
Yes. You guys, so while you guys are making your way towards, Sendu, they're not there yet. So Nax would walk over with the Modron, and he'd dismiss the Modron. He'd be like, go back to work. I got this. Don't worry about it. Hey, Sendu, what can I do for you?
Nax, a delight as always.
Yes.
I found a book with a ghost in it.
And?
Good question.
Yeah.
I assumed this is something that you would want brought to your attention, as it is a book with a ghost in it.
1 second. Modron A749. You wait a second. Modron comes over. Modron 8749, how many books approximately are haunted within Candlekeep? And then the Modron...
I'm not going to like the answer, am I?
Take a second.
No.
Take a second.
It's
And
going to
he
be an
goes-
uncomfortably
and he
high
goes,
amount.
Timeout error! Too many results to list!
Yep, that's about right. That's about what I was expecting.
What?
And Dax looks back at you and goes...
Okay. Okay, you know what?
Is this
All
Modron?
of those books manifest the ghost who screams at you when you open it?
Actually, you know what's really concerning about that answer?
What?
It's basically an answer from a computer. So
Oh,
either
like it.
it has the intelligence of a computer, and they have so many freaking books that trying to search through all of them collapses this computer's processing power.
Or just
Yes.
Or
it's like
he's
the-
just dumb, and it's like, oh yeah, there's like more than 10 books. That's too much for me, bro. Like,
Keep getting them every
Unfortunately-
day. People constantly trading friggin' haunted books so they don't have to deal with them anymore.
yeah.
Unfortunately, the Modrons are running Windows Vista, so...
Yeah.
Oh, what about ghosts that
boy.
don't have tongues? How about that?
Ooh.
Let's cross-reference that.
And so, while you guys are talking, yes, the rest of the party arrives, and the last thing Nax will say before the party gets here is Nax will say, I mean, yeah, there's lots of haunted books, but they're usually not malevolent. They're usually like pretty jovial. They come out, they laugh, they joke. You know, they're a little sad to be dead, but they're happy they have some kind of existence post dying.
Okay. Well, this one does this, and I opened the book again.
Yeah, you open the book, and 100% the same ghost comes out.
And screams and cries and wails and wah 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 wah.
This time it is a little different though. It does cry, and it does emit some kind of pitch like ah. But again, there's no tongue.
That's so sad.
But this
And
time
Sendu just
there is one difference here. The difference here is she points at the two of you, both you and Nax and well, I guess three with Foos. So Foos, Nax, and Sendu points at the three of you.
The fuck?
What
am I, chopped
you guys
liver?
are, no, I just said
You're
you
not
guys
there
were
yet.
Oh, I thought you
after
said
this
we were all there then.
Oh, no, you're
he said this is happening right before you all arrive.
Yes, exactly. And then she looks at the three of you. You see pleading looks in her eyes, and then she fades away back into the book, and the book closes.
The last part with the pointing was new.
Huh? Yeah, I can't say that happens that often.
That does give me some small comfort.
Yeah, I mean, some of the books can be, you know, malevolent spirits, or you know, but we have there's a whole other. He's like, we usually send it to our ghost busting unit.
I think I'm the ghost busting unit.
Candlekeep Ghostbusters. It's. Yes.
Is that like our secondary, like we're CSI Candlekeep, and now we're CSI Ghost Candlekeep?
Ghostbusters. That's actually campaign 2. Campaign 2, we just play a bunch of Ghostbusters working on a Candlekeep.
Noise.
And so, when there's something strange in Candlekeep, who are you gonna call?
CSI Ghostbusters!
Oh, God.
Okay. So, yes. Nax would be
good.
like...
The rest of you have arrived.
The rest of you get there, yes, exactly.
Hello.
Oh, also, if you're not on stream, can you join it so that I get my numbers?
I am on stream right now.
just like watching in the background?
Yes.
Yep.
What?
So Sendu catches the rest of the party up briefly on what's going on with the ghost and the wailing and the wow wow wow.
Do you open it again?
I think that Sendu wants to establish a pattern scientifically, and he also wants the party to, like, firsthand witness it. So he says, hold on, allow me to demonstrate.
Yeah, when you open it,
this time it just kills me.
She's dead calm, she does nothing, and she just, like, crosses her arms, like, no,
she is still crying. No screaming this time, because I think she's getting used to it. She points at the whole group, one by one. She then opens her mouth and shows that she has no tongue. And then you
I wonder if she's going to steal our tongues.
No one can read lips, but if anybody wants to give like an insight check, and if it's high enough, you can kind of interpret kind of what she's saying a little bit.
Can Manavaka give me the help action?
Yes.
Oh, Zug. You're
Well,
used to reading animal lips.
Zug. You see on her face, even though she has no tongue, her lips move, and it looks like she's saying, "Help me, please." And then the second you figure that out, book closes, she's gone.
She said, "Help me," which is pretty obvious. I mean,
I feel like she's in some emotional distress, guys.
Knox and was like, "Is this normal?" Y'all got books that just do this, Knox?
Yeah. Knox would be like, yeah. I would say like 1/3 of the haunted books ask for help. Probably 1/3 are neutral, fun-loving, kind of cool ghosts, and then the other third are evil ghosts. That's probably the breakdown. Yeah.
You have got to get a better system of moderation here.
Like maybe
you know
you should
that,
put
right?
all the haunted books in one section for people specifically who would like to be haunted.
Well,
especially if 30% of them are evil.
Let me ask this, huh? Sendu, where'd you find this book? What section was it in?
Surrounded by non-haunted books.
No, but what section?
Okay, I have a question. If I'm going to look at books about plagues, should I expect one of those books to infect me with a plague?
In
Maybe.
Kyle.
Candlekeep, you should. Yes, in Candlekeep, you should.
Then why would anyone
Damn it.
come
There
here?
should be like a special section with like locks if that's gonna happen.
We need fun family.
Like,
So-
just anyone
so-
could release a plague? That makes no sense.
What'd
So-
you say, Wes?
Kyle, can I make a suggestion for you that would
Yeah.
have been much better response to Joe's question?
With that.
They just are like suspiciously quiet, like they don't respond to the question. You just say nothing. Like redirect.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So. Ugh.
Oh my god.
There's a reason you
Beautiful.
guys were hired to solve mysteries and fix shit.
Oh my
Why is
Here we
everything
go.
always on us?
I
Why?
have no time to find my family.
Ah.
god.
Beautiful.
All right. So let me see here. That's that. That's that. Sorry, I'm just trying to double check something. As you guys are talking, the
The
book
ghost
opens.
steals our tongues.
No, but the book does.
And she begins
the book
talking.
does. But the book does open on its own, and
Okay.
she comes out, and she's
Okay.
still crying.
Oh, she's
And
gay?
she
Good for her.
comes.
Yeah.
Yes, queen. Yes,
Yes.
queen.
Yeah.
Yes, queen.
Let's see. She is crying still, but she's no longer pointing. She's no longer screaming. She's just crying and staring at you.
Spooky.
That's
You
comforting.
guys could A, make an effort to talk to her. B, examine the book.
JD, what was
J-
going on with your camera, dude?
JD to
Yeah.
fix his computer and or camera.
Ooh.
It's all
JD, can you
green
still hear
now.
us? I wonder if his computer crashed or something.
It's weird because it's green now.
He's not saying anything, and at least on
Exactly.
I
Discord.
wonder if his whole thing just. Oh, that's mine.
That's you.
Yeah, you are JD.
I'm green.
That's
Why
who
am
you
I
are.
green?
Your name is
Yeah.
JD, and you are green.
That-
It like did like weird fuzzy shit,
Maybe
like
trouble,
what the
trouble.
old TVs used to do, and then it turned out green.
Y'all kept. I think y'all were saying JD, but I kept hearing JJ.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
weird.
freezing out continually.
Okay.
What is happening, Discord?
Close out, rejoin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
let me
wanna-
disconnect real quick.
My layout.
Boo.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm still waiting on it, but I have Guardian of Nature prepared, and I'm like, come on. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna fuck some shit up.
You're just two dancing circles, my man.
Mhm.
Is my internet shitting itself?
I can hear you still.
Yeah, we can hear you. We just
Yeah, it
can't
didn't
see
look like an internet problem. It looked like a weird.
I don't. Nothing else is having problems. It's just Discord.
you. Maybe like actually restart the program instead
it
of just
your
quitting the
camera?
call.
I just closed out Discord completely and reopened it.
Oh, never mind then.
Hmm,
Huh.
Might need a reboot of
Huh.
your PC then.
gross.
Possibly.
Yeah.
If so, let's go ahead and close this out if y'all don't mind staring at two dancing dots.
Nah.
Yeah. You don't have to show it. You can. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, So she is now out of the book. You guys have the book in your hands. So two options are kind of before you. You can either A, try to read the book, or B, try to communicate with her, or both.
I would like to read the book, if possible.
Sendu would actually have to try to communicate with her. What he is going to do, she looks human, right?
Oh, 100%. Oh, wait.
What-
Humanoid. Let me see if she's actually human.
Oh, this is importante, perhaps. Yes,
See.
maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think she is human.
Lovely. What Sendu is going to do is he is going to cast Prestidigitation, and create like a symbol of a letter of the human alphabet and cycle through them in an attempt to like he's going to try rudimentary communication. Like hopefully she'll stop him on the right letter and it'll form a word.
Did you use prestidigitation to make a Ouija board?
Yes, I did make a Ouija board with prestidigitation. Why do you ask?
That's great. We'll get to that.
Snaps and claps.
What's going to be a way easier thing is reading the book, so we're going to start with that, and then we'll move to Sarah. Sorry, the ghost, whose name is not known. And so...
Right.
I thought you were talking about Jess. Was like, oh, so Kyle's in trouble.
Yes. So your name is not Wes. Your name is Lamb. So Lamb, you look at this book, which is titled Sarah of Yellowstone Manor. Upon opening it, the first few pages are just the name Sarah written over and over again. And it looks like almost like a child learning how to write.
So how did this book get in Candlekeep, huh? My self-published book. Flick the nose
Because this one's haunted. That's why.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna write like my crush's name in a book 400 times and then throw a ghost in there, and that's fine.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
I imagine at that point it's the ghost that's valuable, and less so the book.
Yeah.
So you imagine it was her learning how to write, because it goes from very blocky Sarah and then eventually turns into cursive Sarah. Never a last name though. Yeah. And then as you go through it, you see like different exercises, drawings, rememberings. The book is where it actually begins. It's a first-hand account of the life of Sarah, who describes herself as a servant in the Waterdeep Manor of Lord Vialis Yellowcrest.
So it's a diary. They accepted a diary.
It's 100% a diary, yes. And Lady Maria Yellowcrest. The diary entries are not on consecutive pages, and most are undated. In addition to writings about her daily obligations and life in the manor, Sarah also wrote about Lady Maria, who came from a poor family and empathized with Sarah's own lack of education. Lady Maria's genuine affection for Sarah led her to teach the young servant to write and to give her this leather-bound book that became the diary. Let's see here. Okay, the last entries of the diary, dated just over 5 years ago, change in tone as Sarah worries about the strange conduct of Lord Yellowcrest and his habit of spending too much time with ancient books in his study. Now, as we know, being around ancient books is dangerous. It reads as such. I stole close to Lord Vialis today and saw that he had chalked a circle marked with strange runes across the floor of his study. A puddle spread with the circle and appeared to me as bubbling blood. Lord Vialis stood next to it motionless, one of his vile books in hand, and muttered something I could not hear. I slipped away quickly, though I fear he might have heard me this time. I have never been so scared, but I must tell Lady Maria what I have seen. I must. It has a sketch. If you do an Arcana check, you could maybe figure out what the sketch is.
You don't know that.
I would like to give the help action to someone else who has Arcana. Does anyone in the party?
I have a slight advantage. Very slight. Like a +1.
But the same stamina +1 to the skill.
I was trying to be like, I got a +1, trying to keep the magic alive, but I'm like, I know a little bit of it.
What the hell does Broder have?
As far as skills go?
For Arcana.
I have a +3 to Arcana.
Oh, why didn't you speak up, mofo?
Because it's not trained. That's just my int mod.
I mean, help Broder.
I guess if that's the best, then...
Yeah, I have a +1.
Me too.
Oh, wait. Oh. I guess I don't even need to worry about rolling advantage.
Oh my gosh.
Like a fucking champ.
Oh, yeah.
On
like
a
a champ.
20, the sketch appears to be a magical rune used in the casting of Contact Other Planes. So it looks like the Lord of Yellowcrest Manor was trying to contact another plane.
Huh.
Yeah, so that's what the diary says. Now we can go to Sendu, who is using his Ouija to talk to Sarah.
I feel like as he does this, he asks her the question, "Who hurt you?" And then flashes through the letters. This is going to take a while.
Do you put up like also like question mark, exclamation point, things like that? Punctuation?
I feel like he would start with letters, but he would eventually get to
I
punctuation.
kind of feel like
yeah.
it was that guy. He cut out her tongue so she couldn't say shit. But that's
Yeah.
just what I'm saying.
That's possible.
But when you get to the punctuations, you get to the question mark, she nods her head to that one.
Oh, that's problematic. She doesn't know who did this to her.
The plot thickens.
He's going to ask her, "Is there someone you want us to save?" And then pulls up a yes and a no. As we play 20 questions, is your problem bigger than a bread box?
She kind of points at both. Yes and no.
There is and also is not someone that you want us to save. Are there multiple people, some that you want us to help, some that you want us to hurt?
She shakes her head no.
Then what the fuck does that mean?
She holds up her... Let me think. How many are there? 1 second. There are...
10 fingers from the average human body.
Nah, that's not true.
The actual average number is less than 10. I know, you jackass.
So she's going to say... She points at both yes and no at the same time. She does like a 2-finger thing where she points at yes and no, and then she holds up 3 fingers.
There are 3 people in total.
And
some that you want us to save, some that you want us to hurt.
She shakes her head no.
So there are 3 people in total. We're good there.
Yes.
If anybody wants to help interpret this nonsense, you're welcome to do so.
3 people
got
were
this.
involved. Some are probably already dead, and someone you want us to save, and some of the dead people also need to be saved. Maybe you can't pass on.
That she does like a yes, but also like a kinda. That's she like the idea you get. That's closer than what Sendu was saying.
So Sendu adds a third option, which is requires further questioning. Just for future answers. This might be stretching prestidigitation a little bit.
Based on, I think you guys have asked us some questions. The idea you get from asking about this subject is that there are 3 people that kind of, in a way, need saving. It's not like direct saving. It's not like, but it's like
they aren't in immediate danger.
Yes.
But there is a threat to them.
Or not necessarily a threat. They need help in some way, shape, or form.
They need help in some... Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, we take a while getting to that, I feel, because Sendu has, like, attack that he's on, and he's super single-minded, but okay, he gets there. Interesting. And do you have any information on the force that killed you?
She points at herself, and then says no. Then she holds up the 3 and says yes.
You don't know anything, but the other 3 people do.
No.
No, she
Me?
doesn't know her, but she knows the danger to the other 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She doesn't remember how she died, but she knows what's going on with the other 3.
Is it involved with this ritual that you witnessed the Lord of the Manor doing?
Yes.
Is it a being that came through this portal? Needs further questioning?
Mm-hmm.
Did something come through the portal? Is someone trying to open up a portal? Is potentially that portal gonna hurt somebody?
Is the ritual that is going to open the portal going to hurt someone? I'm pretty sure Nightshade already got that one. I'm just being pedantic here.
She does this thing where like she points forward and then points backwards. I don't know if that makes sense charades wise. Okay, I think I got this. Slits her throat and said, okay, she points behind her, slits her throat,
There was
Then-
already a sacrifice?
and then she nods her head. Yes.
Do
And
you
it was
think
you?
you were the sacrifice?
Points at both yes and no.
You weren't meant to be, but you possibly were.
Shakes her head no.
You possibly
Is this-
stumbled into it. Okay.
Shakes her head
Is
no.
is this in Candlekeep that this is happening?
This is all happening in the library, yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's happening in the library.
Yes.
I thought I was at some, like, lordling's place.
Oh, no, that's where that happened. I'm saying we are happy. This is happening at Candlekeep right now.
The message
Right,
is
but
happening
the
now.
ritual happened
Oh, the
at the
ritual
Lord's
happened
Manor.
In Waterdeep, yes.
Yeah, Kyle, that's what we were asking. Not where
I
the
thought
message is
Jimmy was
coming
saying,
from.
Where are we right now? I apologize. Okay.
Where are we right now?
She's like,
We're here.
she's
We're
like,
here.
bro, what the hell?
Gets a nat 1 on perception. Where am I?
So yeah, what you said just now, Jess, she said no. It's not that she was... are you a sacrifice? She said yes and no. Then you said, were you going to be a sacrifice? And she's like, no, that's not the right train of thought at all.
Cool.
So
Okay.
it's in a noble's house.
She points at herself, and then the 3, and then she holds up 3 other fingers, so literally 6 plus herself, and then does like the slit throat thing.
So it's a big sacrifice. The
Mm-hmm.
sacrifice hasn't happened yet?
What was your question? The sacrifice has not happened yet. She would shake her head no. As in, yes, the sacrifice has happened.
Okay.
Okay,
Is-
so it has happened.
Do we need to go to your last known employment? Okay. Cool.
And it was at a
I-
noble's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In Waterdeep.
Let's go get a list of nobles and then have her point to which one it was.
Well, didn't it say...
Well,
You already
the
know.
book says
the
Yellow
diary
Hill,
said-
right?
The diary says she worked for Lord Vialis Yellowcrest and Lady Maria Yellowcrest. So you need to go to the Yellowcrest Manor in Waterdeep.
I could do that.
Vacation episode, yay, to Waterdeep.
Is it a beach episode?
I hope.
We already had the onsen episode.
If only. And
Oh,
I
I
can
missed the
transform
onsen
people.
episode.
I can transform people to T-Rexes this level too.
Yes.
Oh god.
Get ready.
Get absolutely wrecked.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey. I need you guys to do me a favor. Every time I held up the first 3 I was holding up, we're going to change it to 4.
Oh.
So
Oh.
the last time, it was 4 plus her plus 3. Meaning that the total sacrifices were 8. It was the original 4 that she was saying, the 4 that needed help. The 4 that need help were that 4. Then there was herself, who was a sacrifice, and then there were these 3 new ones that she's now mentioning. So that is 8
Interesting.
sacrifices in total.
Do we get the impression that these new 3 are also sacrifices, or are they the ones trying to inflict harm?
No, all 8 are dead already.
Oh.
All 8 are already dead.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, the sacrifice happened.
The sacrifice happened in the past already.
That's right. That's right.
Sacrifice already happened. All 8 are dead. And that 3 of the 8, though, still need some sort of help.
Maybe they like their souls are being used to power something, and they need to be free.
Yeah.
She nods when you say that. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, that sucks.
And then she points at the book, and like that she when you say that, Jess, when you say that, Nightshade, she like points at the book and smiles.
Interesting.
Was your soul trapped in this book by the person who conducted the ritual?
No.
Did the book protect your soul from the ritual?
She nods, yes. She would also be with those other 7 souls, if not
for the book.
Yes.
So technically, was it not completed because accidentally her soul was stuck in the book?
She nods.
But it means that this person might be able to find a replacement for her soul, unless we act quickly.
Yes.
She nods.
All right.
My only concern is that because this mission has not been given to us by Candlekeep, we might not get paid for it.
Knox.
Nax is standing right there, and he says, "Oh no, it's a Candlekeep book. If you solve a book that's haunted in Candlekeep, yeah, that's a Candlekeep case right there. You're good. Yeah, of course.
Okay,
of course.
perfect. Nax, you wouldn't happen to know where this book came from? Who brought it here, would you?
Yes, I would. He's like, yeah, I asked one of the Modrons already. The Modron said that, excuse me, a Waterdeep approach.
Morty.
Nax, what did you eat? Woof.
Fireflies.
Ew.
5 years. 5 years ago,
Yeah,
a
not a million
Waterdeep
fireflies.
a Waterdeep apprentice named Sirach. He brought the book here. He bought the book in a street sale. It was part of a collection once owned by the renowned Yellowcrest family of Waterdeep. He presented the book as payment for entry into Candlekeep. Sirach told the avowed priest a grim story of how the patriarch of the family, Lord Yellowcrest, had returned to Waterdeep from a business trip. He found his wife, their 3 children, and the house's servants all murdered.
What a fucker.
What
It was
the-
definitely
Wait, say again how many were murdered?
It was the wife, 3 children.
Yeah, no, I
and
got
the house's 4 servants were all murdered. Meaning there were 8 victims in total.
That's 8 victims.
But in the aftermath of the loss, they looked into it, and Sirach said that they couldn't press charges because they had no leads, and the Lord was out of town during the time they died, so they didn't know who did it.
Sure he was.
In the aftermath of the terrible loss, the grieving Lord sold all his possessions, then moved away from the city to live in a cabin in solitude in the middle of nowhere.
Where he could kill more people.
Sirach never read the book, and he turned it into us without knowing what was in the book itself, so he must not have known about the ghost, I guess. But, and
Or
the
he
books...
did.
Dun, dun, dun. You very well might have. I say we go fuck their
Seems
house up.
Pretty sus.
I
Yeah, also, where's
don't-
this cabin that he's in seclusion?
That's the real question. If
We do not know.
Because if we think
If
it's
water-
actually him,
Waterdeep's own police force wasn't able to find any incriminating information in the manor, I doubt we're going to have much more luck.
Be right back.
But going to Nax would say, but I believe going to Waterdeep is your only lead, as we don't know where his cabin is that he moved to after,
Fair.
abandoning all his possessions and becoming a hermit. Like, we don't know where he moved to.
Worst case scenario, we might find out where he went.
That's what I would suspect, yeah.
Alright, I suppose that's what we're doing then.
I give you permission to take the book with you, so that way you can continue to ask Mary questions while you go. Usually we don't allow the books to leave the premises, but on this special occasion, I'll let you do that.
Well, given that we did that before with a different book involved in the case, yes, we appreciate that.
Yes, but it's a case-by-case basis, literally. Case by case.
All right,
and
next,
so-
I think we're done here.
Die.
Yeah. So the party gets on their mounts, and we ride for Waterdeep.
Bum, bada, bum, bada, bum, 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 bada, bum, bada, bum, bum, bum.
Holy shit, 1 second. There ain't no thing on that. You saw nothing.
I really didn't.
Quick, go
Hi,
back to the
there he
tapes. We
is.
didn't see it fast enough.
Turn on Fog of War. There we are. And then revealed just the map.
Fortunately, I was tabbed away on my character sheet, so I didn't actually see anything.
Good. Yes.
Gross, you don't have two
Yes,
monitors?
excellent.
Alright, so let's reveal Waterdeep. Alright, let me get you over there now. 4 reels this time. Okay. So, excuse me, you guys come to Waterdeep.
Alright, well, if we zoom in, we can't read the thing, so I'm glad we have this map.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
I've been here before, though. Where's the cemetery I'd like to go to?
Is that the City of the Dead?
Yes.
That's there on the central east side, my friend.
Yes.
Right next to Castle Ward.
Do I have that here? No, I don't.
Do I want to swap out
Do I
an
have it over
invocation
here?
slot?
No, I don't. Okay.
I'll be right back.
So, having arrived in Waterdeep,
Oh, I get another spell known at this level. See?
It just is.
so you guys would know that from the diary that the Yellow Crest estate is in the North Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow Crest Estate is in the North Ward, so we're looking in this-ish area.
Yes.
Do we know where his
Spec-
cabin is?
It's
We
not in the
don't.
city,
That's-
it's
his
in the
cabin is-
countryside.
Yes. He left Waterdeep.
Cool.
So, it does have an address, actually. It's Dilzorin Street. So you guys head over to Dilzorin Street. Luckily, not much detective work necessary for that part. You guys find what used to be the Yellow Crest Manor. The door now has the name Falgarst on it.
That just sounds evil.
Falgarst.
Or like a gargoyle.
So, I'm assuming you guys knock on the door, right?
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Okay. So, you knock, and this guy comes to the door.
Oh,
He looks old and crotchety. I love him.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Ebenezer.
He'd be like...
fellow old man. Hello.
As he opens the door, you get a waft of fine wine.
So he's a wino.
He
That's probably rude.
would... Yeah, he'd be like, hello, how may I help you? And he smiles at you.
Greetings. We come representing the city of Candlekeep on an investigation regarding the former occupant of this home.
Oh, I know the history of this house very well. What kind of things are you looking for?
Specifically, information regarding the former lord of this house, the Alice Yellowcrest,
Oh,
and the
yes.
murder of his family and
I think
house staff.
What a tragedy.
yeah, I think so. A lot
What
of them broke.
What a great tragedy. Oh, that poor man. He was his whole spirit was broken. It's like
Nice.
He used to walk around prim and proper and proud, and he loved his daughter and his son, and he was just so happy, and and it's just then after he came back from his business out of town, he came home and
So this guy seems
He-
upset about all this. Can I insight just to see if he's actually upset?
yeah.
I'm not very good at this, but oh no, I have no idea.
Yeah, you don't know.
Cool.
I feel like in the spirit of the investigation, may I do that as well, or is that bandwagoning?
Oh no, you can do it. I have no problem with bandwagon.
May Manavaka give me advantage?
Can you communicate with Madavaka telepathically?
I believe I can through Voice of the Chainmaster. Give me
Then
one
yes.
second.
I believe so.
Fair.
Then yes.
I know that as a familiar, I can communicate empathically with him.
Okay.
Yes, I can communicate telepathically, perceive through its senses while on the
Yes.
same plane. Yes.
Then I would say yes. If he has any misgivings or whatever, he could tell you, and so on and so forth. Yes.
I wanna see if
Actually,
he was the one all along.
I'm gonna be a little bit more munchiny about this, if you don't mind, Kyle. Sprites have the ability to touch someone and force a DC 10 charisma saving throw on a. Oh, never mind. There's no saving throw. It just magically knows the creature's current emotional state.
Okay. Yeah. So Madavaka touches the old man, and he feels it, but Madavaka's invisible, I would assume, right?
Yeah, he's like flitting around the old man and like brushing past like his hair.
And so he
or
feels
something.
some wind, and he like scratches his neck, and
Almost big sauce Manavaka out of the air.
yeah, Madavaka gets that he actually does feel sorrowful about this
Sorrowful
story.
because he fucked up, or sorrowful because that person's whole
I
family's
mean, you
gone?
certainly don't know it based on that magic. You only
Right.
know his emotion.
Right.
Yes.
I am going to make that haha! Incredible! Dice love me.
On a
Women fear
13,
me.
you believe he is actually sad about these deaths. But he also feels sad for the Lord. That sadness is real too. And so he's like, yeah, that he lost everything. He lost his wife and his kids and all of his servants and everything. To the
Indeed.
point where he just got rid of his belongings and moved into the forest. I mean, oh, that poor man. You never want to outlive your kids, let alone everything you know.
That's
Certainly not.
How did you come?
We're hoping.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
How did you come to decide to purchase this manor?
Oh, hey, one more thing, sorry. You do get a tad bit on the insight check, and Madavaka, you get a tad bit of a little quote-unquote excitement
Cordy.
is the word I would put it.
A bit of excitement. Oh, like this is the first interesting thing to happen to him in years.
Yeah, let's go with that. Like, yeah, telling the story is like he likes telling the story. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's a little bit sick, but also he's like.
Do you think
90
he'd be
years
excited
old,
about
so.
a ghost?
Oh, yeah, on that insight, you think he'd be very excited about a ghost.
If we may, sir, would you mind if we came inside to speak for a short time? I promise we won't take up too much of your time.
I work for the Falgarst family, and I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
Oh, I thought he was the Lord or something.
Do you promise not to you're not here about the Felgarst at all, right? You're only here about the Yellowcrests?
As far as we are aware, yes, unless the
Okay.
Falgars have some manner of involvement in what happened to the Yellow Crests. But at this time, we have no reason to believe that they do.
Can you give me a persuasion check, please?
I can. I actually just got proficiency in that.
Can I help him? Because I was like
Sure.
whispering to him.
We love that. Thank you. Persuasion with advantage. Come on! I have a +7.
14 is exactly what you needed, so you're
Thank
fine.
fuck.
And he would go, yes, come in. But if anybody asks, I didn't let you in, and he winks at you.
Oh no, we absolutely forced our way past.
Honestly, I would
So you
say
guys go inside.
it's a good thing you let us in, or we wouldn't tell you about the ghost.
Ghost, you say?
She wiggles her eyebrows at him.
And you see he picks up a decanter of alcohol, and he's like, would you guess like some? I was just doing my daily inspection, wink, of the family's wine cellar.
I
I
personally
would
don't
love
imbibe.
to inspect the wine cellar.
I believe that my fellows would enjoy doing so.
So he gives you all like a little shot of what he took from the alcohol cellar.
But I also
and
just
it
wanted to
appears
see
to
the
be-
wine cellar because that's
I mean, maybe. Yeah.
normally where all the business goes down.
So he would say, yes, the Yellow Crest owned the manor before the Fargalsts. Let me see what I can tell you. All of the killings happened in one night, like one fell swoop. It was just all of them at once.
Terrible.
But the Lord was out of town. He wasn't here when it happened. He wasn't here when the bodies were discovered. The rumor holds that the Lady Maria, her 3 children, and the 4 servants were all stabbed to death and had their tongues removed at the same time.
Such a shame. Such a shame.
Let
Yeah.
me ask for clarification.
Terrible.
At the same time, they believe that it happened in one night, or in fact, at the exact simultaneous moment.
We know their times of death were all around the same time. Sorry, we don't know. The rumor is that it was all in the same moment. And he raises an eyebrow and go, I suspect that's hearsay in the rumor mill, the gossip, the hear through the grapevine, as they say.
If we really want to confirm that, I'm sure that we could find a way.
Let's see here. You already know that he sold the manor and moved away. Here we go. And he goes, the only thing I can tell you too is that he does still keep. He has a couple businesses here that he did keep for passive income. He controls a few tanneries, leather workers, and cobblers in the trade ward. I don't know if he's ever come back to oversee them or collect earnings or anything like that. But, yeah, that's...
That is quite helpful. Would you be able to give us the address of these businesses in which he is still involved?
Yes. Oh, no, sorry, I was thinking of something else. You just have to go to the trade ward and ask around.
Can I ask,
I
how
see.
is the family you serve? What are they like?
The Fargalsts?
Yeah, how did they come to acquire, like, I know he sold his manor, but what made them want to buy it when something so tragic happened here?
They didn't yet have a home in Waterdeep yet. They have a home in Baldur's Gate. They have a home in Bryn Shander. They have a home in... and he lists off like 5 more cities. And he goes, but they didn't have a Waterdeep home yet. And so when they heard about it,
They didn't care it's a murder house?
no, it wasn't haunted. So, we had a cleric come in and try to exorcise the place and make sure there wasn't any hauntings going on. But since there were no hauntings, no harm done. But it was really cheap, and they jumped on it. The Lord Yellowcrest didn't care what the prices he got for the things he sold. He sold everything dirt cheap just to get out of here for grief reasons, I suppose.
Interesting.
Suspicious, one might say.
Kinda sus.
All right.
Man, kinda sus.
Can we assume that the locations in which these happened have been, in the intervening time, cleaned and put to other use?
Yes, any of the blood was gone and cleaned by the local authorities before me or the Fargas got
Can
here.
you tell us where exactly all the bodies were found?
No, that was all the police. That was all done by the police and the investigators.
Interesting.
The rumor is it was done in the
Wine cellar. Say wine cellar.
Sorry, Kyle, I had a mind blank.
Was it the wine cellar?
Yeah, he was gonna say wine
Whoa.
cellar. He's too dumb. He's like, no, I don't know. The rumors say different things. Some rumors say library, some rumors say basement, some rumors say bedroom. So there's not like a definitive thing. But I know that it can't be all of them because the official statement is they were all killed in the same room on the same night at the same time. So.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to know the room.
So it would have to be a room large enough to accommodate at least 8 individuals.
Plus the
At
killers.
least 9, because one is the killer. Yeah, exactly.
Well, in order to kill all of them the exact
That's true.
same
The
time.
official story is that 8 people died.
Yes.
I'm sorry, what, Jess? I interrupted you.
I would say in order to kill them all at the exact same time, there might have to be multiple killers. Or
an arcane force capable of emulating stab wounds.
right, and ripping out their tongues. Don't
And
forget that
ripping
part.
out your tongues.
Well,
That
the thing
sounds like
is-
some demon nonsense.
I would argue, out of character, out of game, that because you can only determine time of death by medical reasoning, you could only determine that the tongues were cut out of the body post-mortem. I doubt you could finitely say at what point post-mortem the tongues were cut out. You know what I mean? So you could say their death all happened at the same time, and then sometime post-death their tongues were cut out.
Okay, so
So
their
you
tongues
don't
were cut
actually-
out after they died, not before.
Yes, definitely. Oh wait, shit, you're right.
Because if they're cut out before, there would be bleeding. If it was
You
cut
need-
out after,
hey,
it
no,
would be...
not just that. You need the ghost to have no tongue, so you have to cut it out when they're alive. So Kyle changes his
Yeah,
wording.
because the body,
When they're alive because the ghosts have to have no tongues.
the ghost image of itself has to be tongueless.
Yes, exactly. So they cut the tongues out pre-death. Exactly.
This is an elaborate.
So they would have had to also be held unless they were all passed out, which, depending on what kind of drugged up situation, you know,
Or it truly did happen in one instantaneous moment.
that would be a lot of people or a lot of specific magic spells.
It was.
This is also the character. Do you think cutting someone's tongue out and letting them bleed would cause death? Yes, right?
Ugh.
No,
I mean, in fairness, if they're paralyzed,
a
they
long
drown in their own
while.
blood.
they'd have to.
No, not necessarily. Bleeding to death, yes. But if they were laying down and paralyzed, they would drown in their own blood.
So the cutting of the tongue. I'm not saying because Kyle, the narrator, doesn't actually remember the cause of death out of offhand.
Incredible.
So the cutting. Well, I separate myself from my own knowledge by letting myself forget things, and so the
Right.
cutting of the
Brilliant.
Right.
the cutting of the tongues could actually be the cause of death. Yeah, because you said because of drowning on the blood. Yeah. Okay. I assume you guys are thinking Arnulf, and you're gonna head to the. Oh, his name is Arnulf. I don't know if he ever introduced himself, but his name is Arnulf.
Yes, I know Sendu introduced himself, so I don't know if Arnold ever did or not, but I feel like he would have.
Okay. So the party makes its way to the trade ward. And after making a couple stops, asking around, you find out that there are 3 cobbler shops, 2 leather workers, and 2 tanneries that are still owned by Lord Yellowcrest.
Also, how's the wine? Since we are sampling it, I got wine myself in real life.
Oh, yes. It was very good. Only the best for the Fargasts.
Yeah.
I take a sip of it and I kind of sniff and I'm like, doesn't taste like the sweet fey wine. This is so dry. It tastes like wood.
I believe that oaky tastes are normally somewhat coveted in wine.
It's actually magical wine, so whatever your palate is, it matches it. So if you're looking for fey wine, it tastes like fey wine. If you're looking for
Well, that's
sweet or
something you
dry,
should have told me
it tastes
before I
sweet or
did that
dry.
RP, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna add it, but then you started talking. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That doesn't sound like very good wine.
So,
Yeah, because
if
fey
you're
wine is normally magical and very sweet and tastes like the most delicious thing you've ever had.
yeah, it doesn't. Well, it does that for you, but it doesn't do it for everybody else. For everybody else, it just tastes like what they're looking for. So since you're looking for fey wine, it tastes like fey wine. But
But it doesn't
yes.
have the magical qualities of fey wine.
have the magic that doesn't have it has other magical qualities, not that magical quality. Yes. All right, so we go to the trade ward. You find out where the different buildings they own are, and here are some of the NPCs that are working there. This is a cobbler.
Wow, he's
That
foxy.
is-
Kill it.
The cobbler's the old man.
Yeah, the cobbler's the old man. The fox is a customer.
I understand. I was making a joke because it's a fox.
Just double checking. Cool.
Or I'm
Here
just into
is
old men, I guess.
here's a blacksmith that is employed.
Wait, they own a blacksmithery?
Yeah, I misspoke. They have
Is
a
it
cobbler.
tannery?
Yeah. The leather worker and tannery is one place. The blacksmith is a different place. So it's a cobbler, a leather worker / tannery, and a blacksmith. And so this is the cobbler / tannery worker here. This one.
He looks grouchy. I don't like his chops.
All right, I have revised my session note in the Monday.
I apologize.
No, you're fine, dude.
So
And it's one of each that he still owns.
he owns he owns 3 cobblers, 2 leather / tanners, and 2 blacksmiths.
You keep
Okay, so
saying
I had
it
the
as
numbers
if,
right.
as if they own the people and not the shops.
So
Those poor people, we must set them free.
I know. Nightshade just
Yes.
goes and pets that cat. Does not care about anything else.
So yeah, well, you guys are gonna go talk to them. Start a conversation with one of them.
Nightshade's petting a cat.
Nightshade's petting a cat. Incredible. I feel like I'm dominating a little bit the spotlight here. Does Broder or Zugzug want to initiate conversation with this one?
Well, maybe don't have such good charisma.
Yeah.
No.
You know what? In
As
fairness,
the other
I
charismatic person.
do have 18 charisma, so...
Foos, you're up. Be
You're right.
creepy at them.
Don't lead on this one. I'll just talk to myself for the next 20 minutes.
No.
I could scare people.
Tell me what you know, you motherfucker.
No.
Wait, no, Zugzug, maybe not.
Don't gore him.
Okay.
I'm going to pet the fox.
Oh, right, I guess
Nice.
it's...
I didn't know that was an option. Thanks.
That's
I'll do
I'm
that
rolling
too.
initiative again.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight the fox and the cobbler now. Good job.
Just the fox.
You must be smarted from this
Yes, the cobbler would greet you as you come in and be like, "Oh, hello, young whippersnappers. Would you like some shoes
Oh,
or
yes,
some
I am
boots?"
very well maintained.
I
I'm
look
very well
down and I'm
maintained,
like,
thank
I
you.
guess you don't sell socks.
We do. We sell darn socks.
Then why aren't you wearing them, sir?
This is a shoe store. Why
You
would he
don't-
sell?
It's called accoutrement. Accoutrement. I can't say it.
Oh dear, sir. Are you well?
I'm fine. I'm just as young as when I was 99. Don't you worry about it.
Oh, you don't look a day over 82, old man.
Oh, now you're back in my prime, 82. Yes.
Oh,
When I
jeez.
was
If I might
82.
take a moment of your time,
The
I
fuck
fear that
happened before then.
Oh dear. I fear that I've come not to be a patron of your business, but rather in the guise of an inspector. I have a few questions in regards to the owner of the land for this establishment.
Lord Vialis, yes.
That's correct. It is my understanding that he remains the owner, and he is receiving, and you are still paying rent to him. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
I'm searching. I and my companions are searching for him in regards to the incident that befell his family recently. Is it possible that you would be able to give me the location where I could find this man?
I do not. I don't know.
Where do
You-
you send the rent money to?
Give me a persuasion check.
Yes, please.
I,
He would hold out his hand and be like, "I'm not. I mean, maybe if you were patrons, we could talk a little bit."
This motherfucker. Okay. Okay.
I just
Or
say it to
both.
Ripley, don't worry, we'll steal his cat as recompense.
Oh my god, do I hear this? Do you whisper this to me? Do you
I say
enable?
it in
do you
Ripley, so I
enable-
say it like out
Says
in
in
the
Griffly,
open.
so only you guys can hear it. Yeah.
I'm going to sleight of hand the cat.
No! Don't steal the
leave
man.
it,
Too late, it's
cat.
happening.
Sendu is going to slip the man a pair of gold pieces. Does that give me advantage on the persuasion check?
He coughs and he says, inflation.
Ugh.
Can I ask the cat?
He does this with his hand.
Can I ask the cat if the owner has any embarrassing secrets?
Yeah, you can say, wait, he is wearing shoes. What are you talking about? Jess, he wasn't wearing shoes,
He doesn't
he's
have
wearing
socks
shoes.
on. I said socks.
Oh, okay. They're like slippers.
No, they're not.
And
He's in a shoe store.
in answer to your question, JJ, the cat's like meow meow meow. But what the cat says is, I love my master. I don't know that I should tell you. And then the cat also does a thing, and the cat's like meow meow treats.
I have.
If you buttered if you buttered me up some,
Exactly.
I probably have some spare ribs from the road.
Okay,
wouldn't
so
I like to
Kyle-
barbecue all the time.
While
Yeah.
Please feed the cat some
the
ribs. That would
owner
make me
is
so happy.
distracted with.
I'm like, oh,
with
you've only
Bill's,
been gotten treats? We have ribs. Has your owner been giving you ribs?
While the owner is distracted with the Sendu,
bribe.
yeah, and the bribes, I'm going to use whatever my dragon fancy meats are
Uh-huh.
for traveling, coax the cat and sleight of hand him into our bag of holding.
No, it'll die.
I
It'll die.
slap you.
air in
I
a
slap
bag
your
of
hand
holding.
away.
Yes, there is.
No.
There
I
is
slap your
no.
hand away.
The rule
I'm making a
is
deal.
there is exactly 10 minutes of air in a bag of holding.
Yep.
I tell you to
So-
fuck
Can we
off.
wait until we at least leave the store to do this, please?
Fuck out of here.
Oh my god.
Please wait
I'm
until we
gonna
leave.
I'm gonna add a third gold piece to the bribe.
Get out of here,
He
brother.
says, I'm trying to think of a subtle way for him to say it. Prices have gone way up. My shoes cost about 10 gold per pair. So,
I'm gonna insight the fuck out of that, and Manavaka is also going to be heart sighting him. Because that doesn't sound.
Maybe you can persuade him to go down on his price since he does not have labor.
That's gonna
or-
be a nat 20 on that insight check.
yeah, his shoes don't cost 10, but his information costs 10.
He's a
So-
swindler.
So,
We're definitely
so
stealing his cat on the way.
So
in.
back to
I give-
JJ. JJ gives him the cat some rib meat, and the cat's eating the rib meat, and almost chokes on a bone. I'm just kidding.
No way would you
And
give him a bone.
I'll save
yeah,
him.
Mouth
and the cat is like licking its paws. And it's just licking its paws. He's like, he once had a rash, on his butt. Meow meow meow.
Is that it? Just
How did
he
you
once
see
had it on his butt.
butt? What was he
That's
doing
all?
to you?
The information you have is just. Brother,
I walk away and then I wink at Broder. I don't
Broders.
care.
Now I'm gonna do a contested roll versus Broders 14
That
to see if he
That
notices
guy.
you.
Fuck that cat, dude. He had a rash on his butt. That's just life.
That's a remarkably loyal creature.
Does he like embezzle something?
No, that's like the only secret this old guy has. He likes bribery
Not that,
and he had a
yeah, not that
rash
he
in
gets
his butt.
bribes from everyone in town. Maybe.
Well, you guys already know. Okay, fine. Yeah, the cat would be like, well, you can see he likes money. You can see that he likes money. You can see that. So I didn't think that was a secret. The secret is he has a rash on his butt.
I am fully
Does it look
okay
like
with
Elvis?
Broder
Like,
stealing
what's so
this cat
special
now.
about this rash?
So we're gonna have him roll a perception check to try to see the sleight of hand.
I help Broder by distracting him. Be like,
so these shoes, nice quality, huh?
I try
So
to use
his-
my leatherworking tool knowledge. Because
Oh
I
my
do
God.
have proficiency with those to talk the trade while distracting him.
god!
See, I would ask for advantage, but I feel like the fact that I'm trying to steal a living animal is probably going to even that out.
Yeah. I will say his perception was a 10, so your 14 beats his 10. So he does not notice it.
Broder just disappear out the door with the cat. Get out of here.
I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna take a note that I have to figure out what I want to do with that cat.
Oh my god.
First of all, keep feeding
You
it
mean
treats,
Broder's
keep
cat?
the bag open, let the cat breathe.
Yeah, definitely 10 minutes. Let that cat breathe.
Tell that
back
cat
to
that we will
Cat.
continue to feed it forever.
yeah.
He's
Back
rib
to
cat.
Jade.
He likes ribs and barbecue.
Yes. Yes.
We have a nice
Back
farm
to
upstate.
back
You're
to JD.
never gonna get that sentence out, Kyle. Just accept it.
Also,
so back
we have
to
a
JD.
Tressum and stuff.
God damn it! So
Trying to
yes,
swindle
he
us,
says,
motherfucker. We'll
so
take your
he
cat.
told you that that like
The cost of
his,
this
his
information
shoes is $10, and then yes, the insight was that the information is 10 gold. Yes.
I mean, it's not $10. He's asking for like $100 from me.
Yeah, 10 gold. Yes.
I could afford it, but do I want to be a cheapskate about this?
Maybe you can persuade him to be cheaper.
So I think Sendu is going to lean in and say,
I'm gonna
I
sell
believe
the
that 7 gold pieces and the gratitude of Candlekeep is going to be sufficient here.
Okay.
I
you can
would
do it.
hate to see this shop. I would hate to see this shop bought out from underneath you. Wouldn't
Yes.
you?
You can make either intimidation or persuasion.
This is now an
whichever one you want.
intimidation check.
Okay.
I don't think I can get an advantage in any way.
I'm gonna say
I
I
don't
can't
think-
look really menacing or like light up a little bit with like a little flame, like behind his shoulder.
Yes, I guess if you guys are trying to, challenge and threaten this innocent cobbler,
He's a
I guess innocent,
swindler.
elderly, ancient old man.
I need you to
guess-
understand how little empathy Sendu has for literally all living creatures.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me. I will even let you do your intimidation with advantage, because of all your party members being threatening as well.
It's going to be an 18, my good sir.
Okay. Yeah. He takes the 7 gold from you.
Lovely.
And he says, "Just your luck. It's 30% off today." And he goes over to his shelf and he picks up like the worst, shittiest shoes you've ever seen. Like they have holes in them, and like they the laces don't even fit inside the holes. So he hands you 2 pair of laces that don't
Nightshade
fit
would
in the
just be
shoes
like,
he hands you.
Thank you
And-
so much. We'll be sure to tell everyone we got these shoes from you.
He shrugs, and he hands you the shoes, so you now have, I don't know if you'd want it, but you could add bad shoes to your inventory.
I am going
I'm
to
gonna
add,
show them to everyone, and I'm gonna tell them directly never go to this shop because he's a horrible cobbler.
I'm going to add a unique item that
Yeah.
is shitty shoes.
Shitty shoes. I mean, hey, he's like, hey, you not only get the shoes, you get the info. It's one-stop shop. It's the price.
So how about you not give us
and-
these shitty ass shoes and just give us better information?
I mean, maybe if you paid the 10, 15, 20 gold, I'd give you my shoes. But
Her hand lights on fire a little bit more.
Nightshade.
so he goes.
I'm
he
certain
goes,
if this helpless old man continues to be obstinate, there will be time for that.
He says, "Now, no call for that. I'm not being tough. I'm gonna tell you. So,
Thank you.
I don't know where the Lord went, but
Where do
you
send
asked
your
me how.
money to?
I was just gonna say, give me a second, eh? Kids
Maybe
walk
you
in
weren't so
here.
ornery in the first place.
Kids-
You swindled us out of
kid-
7 fucking-
Nightshade.
Kids these days, anybody under 80 don't appreciate their elders.
Look
He's
here,
wearing a
Sonny.
greasy wife beater.
Look here, Sonny.
Say,
I'm a
I'm
fae.
walking in.
Do you think I'm under 80?
Nightshade,
Hey,
we're
one-
both 3 or more centuries old. We can deal with this.
Fucking old people, man.
So he says,
These
he
humans with
says,
their itty bitty lifespans.
it's all about
Fucking
the
rude.
You've
Fuck
got,
you.
you've also got to take it ratio, right? So if he's a human, and let's say like he's lived above
It's
the
about
average age.
We are
Knowledge.
100% tangenting right now.
Yes. So he says, but what happens is there's an overseer who comes around and like keeps track of the books and collects the money and things like that. He's an elf and his name is Farrell.
Is he hot?
Dang it. F-E-F-A, wait. I'm not too good at the spelling. F-A-E-R-L. Farrell.
You sure it's not Pharrell?
So Farrell comes around and collects the books.
How hot is he? Scale of 1 to 10.
He would also say Farrell lives in Greenfast. So you could either, if you're looking for him, you could either wait around Waterdeep for him to come here, or you could go to Greenfast yourselves.
I love how Kyle's just ignoring my bullshit.
Oh, I didn't hear you say what does he look like? He draws a no, I'm just kidding. He's like, yeah. He's a blue-skinned elf, so he's one of those weird ones. He probably fancies himself like a fancy, fine gentleman, but just some businessman to me.
Is he hot? Scale of 1 to 10.
I don't know. Elves aren't my type.
But you can grade attractiveness on a general scale.
Like a 7, maybe.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Or multiple
Literally.
eyes. Yes.
In this case, that is totally in the realm of Wizards of the Coast system.
So yes, you guys, do you want to? So yeah, any more questions? Anything else? He would say, he's due here in like 2 days to collect the monies. So you can wait here 2 days, or you can head to Greenfast. Up to you.
I don't think we should wait, to be honest. We have a time crunch.
I say we deal with it ASAP.
This old man will be lucky if he's not a sacrifice.
I was muted. That's why y'all were all ignoring me.
Yeah, we also can't see you, so we can't tell you when you're muted.
Right, no, that's totally fair. Where is Greenfast? Is it a city near Waterdeep?
Let me tell you. 1 second. Greenfast. It's located a day's travel southeast of Waterdeep.
I mean, I'm down to do that. It's a day's travel plus waiting 2 days.
Yeah.
Unless there's business we want to undertake here in Waterdeep.
As you say that, the book vibrates in your hands, Sendu.
Ooh.
I think that we should get a room in a tavern here.
Actually says, I think you should open that book in front of this cobbler.
Nope! Not going to happen. 100% not going to happen. Surely you have some idea of tact, yes?
Well, I have
Discretion,
tact when
perhaps?
tact is needed, but,
Do you trust this old man with the secret further? No, you can throw him a fair distance. That's not a good metric. Do you trust this old man with the secret farther than Broder can throw him?
no, but I feel like he might have a heart attack and die from seeing it, and then we get our money back.
I mean, he's standing right there, right, while you're saying this, isn't he?
Well,
So he'd be like...
we're saying that in grip
With
talking
100%
about
Ripley.
Okay, got it.
Sendu responds, if we wanted him to die, we could just kill him.
Yeah,
There are
but
much
then there's
easier
always
to
the
round about.
Inquisition. He's just a jerk.
I also don't want this conversation to be had where he gestures out to the street. Other people can potentially overhear.
I have a funny notion, though, real quick, while you guys are discussing this.
I look in the bag of holding for a dirty old fish.
Well, Lamb has the bag of holding outside, right? Lamb, you said you left? With the cat?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want it to suffocate, so I probably will
So,
leave.
Lamb, as Lamb is walking down the street with the cat, trying to get a good distance away real quick while you guys are discussing, he hears talking coming from inside of the bag. Like, full on, like, let me out of here, you no good piece of... Let me out of here. What are you doing? Let me out of here. What are you doing? Let me out of here. God, why'd you take me? Why'd you take me? That's what you hear from inside the bag.
He's a talking
I wouldn't,
fucking
though.
cat.
What?
I wouldn't. It's an.
You wouldn't what?
I don't think I. Isn't it
Does
in a different plane?
does sound not escape the bag of holding?
I thought it wouldn't because it's in a separate plane.
Mm.
I don't know. That's a good question, actually.
I mean, here's the question: is the bag open?
Yeah. Would you be like? Yeah, that's a good point. I guess
Would
it's
you
very
open a little
close.
crack to get air in for the cat?
It leads to a separate
I mean,
plane, but then
yeah.
it also opens up to it. So if they were to be yelling and screaming in the bag, you
Okay.
should be able to hear it.
As
I
we
think
all
so.
know, extra dimensional planes have great acoustics.
Yes. You hear like hello. Is anybody out there? Out there? Out there?
Hello.
I'm gonna close the bag temporarily till I get to a point to where Mr. Cooperman won't hear anything.
Lovely.
Yes.
Do you then open it then?
Yes.
Okay. So you open the bag and you see the cat sitting there, and then you see it open its mouth and start talking to you in common. And so the cat would.
Us talking cat.
Motherfucker stole a rib from me.
So the cat will be like,
Fucking dickhead.
Why'd you take me from my owner? What are you doing?
You're
going on here?
ours now. You're ours now.
Who are you?
And just feed him another rib.
Your master.
I have all the ribs. You don't have.
Why?
any.
There's some jerky in there.
But you can't just like take me. That's theft. That's thievery.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So is charging someone 10 gold for
You're not there.
information.
You're not there. Only Lamb is there. And so he'd be like, I see nothing wrong with thievery. I like that's fine. I like the cut of your jib.
No.
What?
I like the cut of yours as well. We have awesome, morally ambiguous cat. I approve of it.
They become a tag team, like they just go together. Lamb has a hat on his shoulder who just scampers down like the monkey and steals, like pickpockets people for him.
Just
So he'd be
prancing
like-
into a building, we leave it prancing as it's on fire. Like,
So he would say, "Name's Oliver. What's your name?"
oh, my name is, I like you. My name is Lamb.
Holy shit! That's awesome. And he sticks out his paw to like shake your hand.
Yes, I shake cat paw.
He does the thing though where he reaches a little high, like he wants to do like the assassin thing to see if any blades in your thing, and so you feel some claws dig into your arm as he paws, and he feels like the dagger that's like up your sleeve, and he's like, "Good man."
This cat must be protected with all of our lives.
So I guess congratulations, you guys now have magical talking cat Oliver.
yeah.
What the fuck?
So-
Oh my god.
10 gold for information, my ass.
10 gold for
Yeah,
an
rip
awesome
cat.
cat, more like, yeah.
What the fuck have we done?
We got an awesome cat.
Named Rib Cat.
Yes.
Rip
His name is Oliver.
Oliver
Rib
Rib Cat.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, so back to the
JD
cobbler.
is like, enough of these people.
What is
He's
happening?
Barbacat. Oh my god, Barbacat.
Back to the cobbler. You guys are discussing in Gripply if you should kill him or not. And he would actually just speak up and be like, "Is there anything else I can help you with?"
I don't believe so. Thank you for your begrudging
Nightshade mutters,
assistance,
7
sir.
Okay.
gold.
And if you ever need actual shoes, they're
I
much
won't
more.
come here.
They're much more affordable and much better than the pair I gave you. They'd be 1 gold for the best pair ever. So
Nightshade steps out, tries to find like anything dead and gross smelling, slips it in the shoe, and then places the shoe like behind a counter or something.
And
Monovaka
as
approves very dearly
Yes.
of this.
as you guys walk out of the shop, you hear him saying like, "Oliver, time for dinner. Come on, Oliver." And then you guys leave.
Sometimes cats just leave. Maybe he was bored.
Yeah.
In fairness, Sendu does not know that happened.
Maybe don't have a gross rash on your butt.
Nice.
You've some gold bond there, bro.
Plot twist: the cat gave him the gross rash because he wasn't
Yeah.
eating good food.
Yeah.
Or
Actually, you
starts
would,
itching himself.
Lamb, you would notice that ever since you've been talking to Oliver, your butt starts itching, and so.
Oh my god.
Oh no. The cat is cursed.
No, not Barbacat.
Everyone's just allergic to barbacat.
Cat
Alright,
scratch
so you guys head out. Yes, you find a private place to open the book. You open the book.
Does the cat see the book?
Sure.
Sure,
Uh,
why
Part of the
not?
group.
Yeah, sure.
He's the
The
party
ghost, Sarah's ghost pops out, and seeing that she's now in Waterdeep, she points at like the surroundings, She then points at her chest and draws a heart where her heart is. And then points at the book.
Is this where your home is?
She shakes her head, no.
The book had a name other than her own in it, right?
Yeah.
What was the other name that was in it?
In addition to the Lord and Lady and the children, it also talked about a paramour or a tryst.
Her bow.
And that person, her bow. That person's name was Veckin.
Is Veckin in this city?
Mm-hmm.
I see. You want us to find him or her?
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Do you
We
want
are here
us
to
to
assist
show
this-
you to him? Do you want us to make sure he's okay? Do you want to make sure he's not with another woman?
Yeah.
She shrugs and kind of nods a little bit, but not. No. You know what? She'd say no, because she wants him to move on and be happy. So she would
But
shake
it's
his
been
head.
like
No, her head.
a
No.
couple days.
No, it's been 5 years.
Oh, I thought this
Oh.
happened more recently. Okay.
Oh no, the murder happened 5 years ago.
Oh. 5 years for one more sacrifice. What the fuck's he doing?
Mm.
Well, we don't know that
Maybe
that's
it's
what
got
he's
to
waiting
have
for.
specific, like,
What a
on
mystery.
a full moon on the 7th year of...
Or maybe since the 8 sacrifices didn't work, you now need to wait and do 8 more sacrifices. Like maybe it's not just one more. You know what I mean?
Or possibly he's
Maybe.
experiencing some backlash from a failed ritual and he's not
Yeah.
keen to try again.
Or he's
that could
attempting
be
to
true, too.
find this book again to suck the soul out of it.
He
Yeah.
might also need the, bringing this to him might not be the best idea. Okay, into the bag of holding it goes. When we find him, we're going to put her in the bag of holding. Yes. Extra-dimensional spaces. Good. Yes, excellent. Regardless,
If you looked in the diary does tell you that Veckin in the past, 5 years ago, lived on Imar Street, which is a few blocks away from Yellowcrest Manor.
does the book have any description of Veckin? Does it list, like, I don't know what color his hair is, what color his eyes
I
are?
can do you one better.
Does it have a fucking poem about him?
Oh,
Oh.
This is obviously what he looks like now, so
he could
do
have
this
done
minus
better.
do this minus 5.
She could have done better.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That's a thing.
He's rugged, you know?
Sure. Just another schlubby guy with a woman who's too good for him. Anyway.
You guys also don't know what Sarah looked like in life. You've only seen her
But we saw her
decomposing
ghost.
corpse. You've seen her ghost.
In fairness, her ghost is hotter than he is now, so. Regardless, I think that in order to help this girl find peace, we should go get a glimpse of her former lover. Just to reassure her that he's doing well.
Okay, so you guys go to
Well,
Imar
the
Street.
party hasn't given me any opinion on this yet. I've just stated a thing. They
Oh.
get the
I was
chance
like,
to
yeah.
object.
I
I'm
wanna
just
make
enamored
sure
with
that he's
Talking
not-
Cat.
Yeah, we're still dealing with Oliver, I guess.
I was under the assumption that this had happened earlier, so I was like, let's make sure he's not fucking around. But, you know, I'll go.
Fair
That
enough.
was 5 days
Um,
ago, 5 years ago, yeah.
Do I know that there's a talking cat following Broder around?
I mean, he would say hi once he sees the party. He'd be like, "Hey, new family, what's up?"
Huh.
Nightshade would be like, yes, fuck that old guy.
Hey, Broder?
Yes?
Zugzug? What the fuck?
Nightshade just
Like,
goes
like,
over to
had
Broder
nothing
and
to do
high
with this.
fives, like, yes.
Yes.
We gotta get him
Oliver
away
would-
from him.
Oliver would
Correct.
look at Zugzug and be like, "I made you meow to me. I made you meow."
I'm just gonna tell
Okay.
Sender,
Rich
yeah,
man,
we,
if you
we,
keep the
we
shit
found him. We
Nightshade
just
would be
found
like,
him
I wouldn't
outside."
antagonize him.
No,
He's
I'm
the
not
man who makes the ribs.
Yeah, those ribs were pretty good. Not the best I've had, but they were pretty good ribs.
Yeah, this is...
What do I
Sender,
roll
this
for
is-
how good those ribs were?
performance, I guess.
With advantage, because I do have.
Cooking.
You have
Right.
chef's tools and stuff. Sure, yeah. Do performance with advantage.
Come on, baby.
On nat 20.
Shit.
Oh my
Those
God.
are the best
You
rolls
guys-
I've ever fucking
Yes,
had.
this cat is a liar. Yes, this cat
cat's
is a liar.
It's just
Cat's a
lying to
piece
you.
of shit.
This cat is nagging you. He's 100% nagging you.
Fucking asshole.
Brody, you
And
better
he'd
watch
go,
that fucker.
he'd go over to Lamb and he'd whisper and he'd be like, "You can't be just handing out the compliments. You know, you have to be like, gotta make him work for it." And he winks at Lamb.
Can you show me
Send
how
you
a cat
this fucking
winks?
cat. What the hell?
Please, winking cat.
But
As
yes,
long as you are responsible for this cat, I have no objections.
yes, I am very
Watch that little
responsible.
fucker. You're
Wait,
watching.
Lamb, didn't you already have a pet? Who's your cat now?
Maybe. Don't worry
Don't you
about
already-
it.
You get
Get rid of
two
him.
cats.
They're
Crazy
already
cat.
bonded. You
Old
can't
man.
take them away.
Yes.
Yeah,
crazy
you already
cat
have.
man.
I think you already have Gadget. I think
do.
Gadget goes to
I
Gadget
have
goes
the
somewhere-
cat with the
the
bat
Tressum.
wings.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say I have the
Cat- I think
glowy
I-
cat.
yeah. I think Gadget maybe goes somewhere else if you want Oliver.
No,
Like-
stop. You-
Why not both?
I don't believe in two pets. I'm
Oh,
a one
hi,
pet.
kitten.
I'm a monogamous pet owner. Okay.
Surely
So-
this is not important.
I'm
Yeah,
very,
no, I was just
very
teasing. So we move-
polyamorous for pets.
So we move on. We go to Imar Street. You don't have an exact address. You knock on a couple doors. The first one is an elderly woman. Yes.
Hi, we're looking for a hottie patati gray elf.
No, you're not. You are looking for Veckin.
Oh, Veckin, right.
I don't know any elves.
What about a guy named Veckin?
2 doors down. Can't miss him.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, she's
And
like-
I give her a gold piece, and I'm like, and that's how
she-
you do information.
She takes a gold piece and then she slams the door in your face.
Oh wow.
At least
I
she
don't
didn't-
remember Waterdeep being this rude in the past.
It's always been rude.
Oh man. All right, so you guys head 2 doors down.
Not
and you
3
knock.
doors down.
No, no.
Are you sure?
If you wanted to fight Superman, you would go 3 doors down. So then you get to this guy. And so he answers the door. Veckin he's got armor on. You can now tell he's a knight of some sort. Veckin is a burly figure, heavily scarred, but he seems to have a pleasant disposition.
She liked him for his personality.
You know what? Good for her.
He's like, "Hey, do I know you? Did we go on adventures together at some point? You're clearly a band of adventurers. Did we meet in the past? You seem
We're
familiar."
actually operating on behalf of Candlekeep.
And I say, we're on adventure
Yeah, I've
right
been there
now.
before. I've been there before. Maybe I ran into you there.
Oh, I doubt it.
Well, okay.
Not impossible.
What can I do you for?
We're on a mission. We found a book and we're going to investigate how to bring someone some peace. And that someone wanted us to check on you.
Huh.
Someone that used to know you and cared about you a lot. How are you doing?
So somebody that I used to know.
Somebody
Gonna have to
that
cut him
I
out.
used to know.
I've had a lot of people die around me on adventuring parties, and family and friends. And
What a terribly grim sentence.
Yeah.
But
He's an adventurer.
yes, who are you coming on the behalf of? Who are you? Whose help are you seeking, or whose help are you applying?
This might be a little bit hard to hear.
He's got a big old smile on his face, like the biggest smile. He's just grinning ear to ear.
Sendu is starting to feel bad about giving him this news.
I feel confused
you-
what we just told him that like someone that passed away wants to talk to him and he's grinning like a jackal.
Well, he doesn't know who yet, so he hasn't. He's like, oh yeah, who?
Do you recall a servant of the Yellow Crest family? that perhaps
and
you might have been
his
acquainted with.
his smile stops immediately.
Oh dear.
And he says, he whispers, Sarah?
Yes.
What about Sarah?
The circumstances surrounding Sarah's death were somewhat, perhaps more nefarious than previously expected.
Oh, really?
Which
So
is-
murders and tongue cutting out is not enough?
Which is significant given the known circumstances were that 8 deaths occurred simultaneously with their tongues cut out. That's pretty fucked up. That being said, we have found a remnant of her. A spirit that remains on this plane. And we are working to bring her some degree of peace. And part of that was ensuring that... I'm sorry, yes?
She's on this plane? She's a spirit? Can I speak to her?
She
No.
would prefer not to because she wants you to remember her as she was. But
Well,
she wants
actually,
to
I guess-
know how you're doing and to make sure you're doing well and to let you know that she loves you.
I mean, you could speak with her. She just can't speak back.
Oh my
No, don't traumatize the poor lad.
God.
Senju looks over at Broder like, why would you say that? Only his face cannot make expressions, so again, it's just him looking at
Yeah.
you.
She wants him
He
to
goes-
remember
he
her
goes-
how she was.
Yes. He goes, we should probably discuss this in private. Come in.
Yeah, we
Please come
wanted
in.
to, but you were very at the door talking kind of a person.
Yes.
Which is fair, given that we are random strangers and he's an
Yes.
adventurer. I imagine more than one person
they-
wants him dead.
They always say, talk to strangers at the door, and then once they become friends, you can let them through. Please come
And then there
inside.
have to be vampires. You've got to be more careful.
Yeah. She raises her eyebrows.
So-
I don't know you.
So you guys come in. He had some tea brewing for himself. He pours you guys some tea, and he sits down and he says,
Sticks and
"Okay,
leaves and water, my favorite.
yes." And he says, "Okay, so tell me about what happened. So I know about the murders. I know about Sarah. I didn't know if she was a ghost. So what? Have there been new? Are you guys with the police? Have there been new openings in the case? It's been 5 years. I was told there were no leads and no. Sarah, wait. If Sarah's a ghost, she can tell you. Did she tell you who killed her? Does she know?
So, perhaps it would be better to show you.
Oh no,
Unless the rest of
she
the
doesn't
group-
want that. I asked her. She said no.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Did we ask the ghost that?
Yeah.
Yes. You guys asked Sarah if she wanted to see Veckin, and she vehemently said no.
Okay, I did not remember that at all. I thought Nice
Yeah.
was just saying that. Never mind. So Sendu instead will say, unfortunately, she is unable to communicate, save for the most rudimentary forms of it. You are aware of the specifics of her death?
He nods solemnly. Yes. The police released the details to her remaining friends or me. Yes.
The mutilation that occurred to her persists in the afterlife. We believe that to be the reason why the mutilation occurred.
You know,
We
the worst
also
thing-
have reason. Oh, I'm sorry.
the worst thing that could have happened right now if he's just like, what mutilation? Like, oh
Yeah,
no.
it's just like the police didn't release that part.
Oh God.
She said that her memories are hazy about her actual death. So maybe
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
a more gentler way to put that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he'd say, okay, well, I can tell you what I know. After the murders, the remains of Sarah and the other 3 servants were interred in the public cemetery in Waterdeep City of the Dead. However, the remains of Lady Maria and her children were not. I do not know what happened to their bodies. I remember talk of Lord Vialis wanting his wife and children to be interred near his new home, so that he would never need to return to Waterdeep to visit their graves. I don't know what happened to Lord Vialis after he left. I do feel bad. He seemed like a nice guy nice gentleman when I meet him on occasion. But I do pity him. Yeah.
You have not seen Lord Vialis in the recent 5 years, have you?
No.
I see. We are currently operating with new information that we hope will bring us, and potentially also you, some degree of closure regarding these murders.
Do you know where Lord Vialis is now? Have any of your investigations revealed that?
We do not, but we do know of an individual who might know where he is. Specifically, Lord Vialis's overseer, Farrell. Farrell. That's a hard
I
name
just
to say.
noticed. I just noticed it's after 10 o'clock.
It is.
Yes.
So why don't we finish this conversation next time on Dragon Ball Z?
That sounds fair.
Yeah.
So sorry, I'm pressuring him because I have to work tomorrow. So I was like,
Oh, that's totally fair.
And I completely missed time by accident. So,
Yeah.
I thought we were going a little bit late, but I wasn't going to complain.
yes. Well, I guess that's the other option, Jess. Would you mind if we at least finish the Vecking conversation, or do you just want to cut it here?
I would like to go because I have
I mean,
stuff
Jess.
to do before I
No,
go.
no,
to
no.
bed.
I meant Jess. You would leave. We would finish the Vecking conversation without you, and then we cut that. And
I'm
we'd
okay.
start-
I'm okay with cutting it here. I'm fine with
Okay,
that.
that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye, Veckin.
Yes, we'll come back to Vecking next week.
All right.
Thank you guys.
All right, thank you for
It's been
playing.
fun.
All right, bye.
Bye.